Anchor in and anchor away. Erickson Custom Building, H&R Block, APAC Kansas, Shears Division, Prairie Star Health Center, First National Bank, The Medicine Shop, Reno County Area Transit, RCAT, Next Tech Wireless, Midwest Ford and Toyota, Salt City Pawn, Amelia Bedelia's, Brickhouse Boutique, Ashcraft Pharmacy, and these Sportscaster Club members, Lowen Corporation, Burning Chiropractic, Dr. Robert Ebb, Portfolio Recovery, Green Vision Group, Craig Barkley Plumbing, and Mega Manufacturing. All the exciting action of the Blue Dragons is on now. Let's go to the broadcast booth for the play-by-play with the Eagle Sports Crew on Eagle Radio.
The last two times Hutchinson and Coffeyville played in the Region 6 tournament, it was in the finals. It was in the finals the last 2 years. And Hutchinson went into those games secure in the knowledge that their body of work throughout the regular season would be sufficient to get them an at-large bid to the National Junior College Tournament, regardless of how the games with Coffeyville in Region 6 turned out. And it's a good thing because Coffeyville won both of those meetings. A couple of years ago, it was 91-88. Blue Dragons went on to win a national championship. Last year, Coffeyville's Red Ravens knocked the Dragons out 82-80 in the finals of the region. Again, the Blue Dragons got an at-large bid. This year, though, it is a different story for the Blue Dragons. Nobody knows for sure how the committee will respond, but I don't think there's anybody around that thinks a record of 25-8 will be good enough to get you an at-large bid to the National Junior College Tournament, which starts the 18th of March in the Hutchinson Sports Arena. What does that mean? Well, it means that the Dragons have to find a way to beat Coffeyville. And even that won't be enough. If the Dragons beat Coffeyville tonight, they will likely run up against another old foe, and we're talking about the Seward Saints, who have beaten Hutchinson twice this year. So the road to the national tournament for the Blue Dragons, it is certainly doable. But the Blue Dragons will have to play some amazing basketball, not only tonight, but also presumably again in the 7 o'clock game on Wednesday night. Hutchinson and Coffeyville played earlier in the year. It was pre-Christmas, and the Blue Dragons succumbed to the Ravens in Coffeyville 78-67. It was a game that wasn't that close in the second half. Hutchinson at one point down 18, did get back to that 11-point margin at the end. The Blue Dragons could look to a couple of factors in that game. First of all, this was a very young Hutchinson team at that point. A lot of freshmen. Still have a lot of freshmen, but now they have a season of playing games under their shoes, and presumably those freshmen have grown up significantly for the Blue Dragons. The other thing that makes you a little bit optimistic, the Blue Dragons in that game at Coffeyville missed a bunch of free throws, made only half of 30 free throws. Now, it would have taken a remarkable job of free throwing to win that basketball game, but had the Dragons shot a decent percentage, it would have been a very close game at the end. Coffeyville's Red Ravens, coached by Jay Herkelman. He has more wins in the Jayhawk Conference than any coach going. One of the real gentlemen in the business, Jay Herkelman's Coffeyville Red Ravens are number 3 in the nation. They are 29-2 overall. Hutchinson coach Steve Eck, certainly no slouch. He's 4th on the all-time number of wins in the Jayhawk Conference. And Coach Eck will be moving into the National Junior College Basketball Hall of Fame this spring. The Blue Dragons 25-7, the Coffeyville Red Ravens 29-2. Should be a special get-together for these two old foes who have played 18 times against each other in Region 6. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more, including a more detailed look at these two teams. back in 2.
ARCAT is now part of a regional transportation partnership with Sedgwick County Transportation and Wichita Transit. We are working together to provide rides to Wichita and back on Tuesdays. Wichita Transit has fixed route and paratransit service available within the city. Round trip costs range between $19 and $27. Advanced registration with ARCAT is required. ARCAT is first come, first served general public transportation. Call 694-2913 for details.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Nextech Wireless has plans for every lifestyle, including our new and improved Advanced Pay Plan. Get the nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new Advanced Pay Plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for savings. Visit Nextech Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota. We are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with a warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with the security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Taking a quick peek at Coffeyville's nationally number 3 ranked Red Ravens. They, in many ways, are similar to the Blue Dragons, might have a little bit deeper bench than Hutchinson. Hutchinson with just 10 kids total. Coffeyville will exceed that number significantly. But like Hutchinson, the Red Ravens feature balanced scoring. Only 2 players on this basketball team average in double figures. And those would be 6'6" sophomore Marvin Johnson out of Ardmore, Oklahoma. He averages 15. Tevin Brewer, a little guy, really good guard. And it seems like Coach Herkelman always has good guards. This little 5'8" sophomore from Fort Smith, Arkansas, he's hit 92% of his free throws, 80 out of 87, and averaging 12 points a game. And in Coffeyville's win over the Dragons before Christmas, Tevin Brewer scored 15. Manny Crump, 6'8" freshman from Miami, Florida, came off the bench to score 13. For the Blue Dragons in that game back in December, 3 players in double figures. Raekwon Taylor led with 14. Chris Giles and James Rojas each had 10. The Dragons' leading scorer on the season and coming off of a great effort last night, James Rojas had 28 last night in the win over Pratt, 91-74. Also averaging a double figures for Hutchinson. Malik Jacobs now up to almost 11 points a game. And DJ Mitchell, who had kind of an off night last night, still averaging 14. Blue Dragons 25-7, coached by Steve Eck. Red Ravens 29-2, coached by Jay Herkelman. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back after we enjoy the national anthem here and you hear from these great friends of Hutchinson Community College basketball.
At Strategic Financial Concepts, we have a process that we take you through to give you the knowledge and control of your finances that you may have never been exposed to. The process educates and helps simplify financial decisions and helps you protect your wealth. We equip people to make effective financial decisions. Let's have a cup of coffee and a conversation. Call me, Jay Pitzer, at 960-0749. Securities offered through the ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through ON Investment Management Company.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Your life is busy. Are you ready to open an account, apply for a loan, check your balances, make a transfer, deposit a check, pay bills? With electronic banking from the First, you can now take care of all your mini banking needs from the comfort of your home or office. Anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Visit fnbhutch.bank to get started. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Hartman Arena. Just outside of Park City, Kansas, outside of Wichita, Kansas. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills. It's time for the starting lineups. And here with your starting lineups, here's Rusty.
All right, again, the Blue Dragons and the Coffeyville Red Ravens. These coaches have interchangeable parts, and you never know for sure who the starters are going to be. So I will give you the starters on these two teams as they are introduced by the PA. And starting for the Blue Dragons would be Saquon Singleton, young man from the Bronx, New York, 9 points a game. And Boubacar Kamisoko, also out of the Bronx, getting a start for Coach Eck. And then it's James Rojas, leading scorer for Hutchinson. We talked about his 28-point effort. Fred Othiambo is in the starting lineup for the Blue Dragons. And the fifth one is at Malik Jacobs.
It was Rojas and Brown, Kamisoko,
and
Singleton, and Giles.
Okay, it is Giles.
Yep.
All right. And now the Coffeyville Red Ravens being introduced. Casey Benton, a young man from Clarksville, Arkansas. He averages 10. And the littlest player on the floor will be Tevin Brewer. You make a case that he might be the best, averaging 12 a game. And also in that starting lineup, Marvin Johnson from Ardmore, Oklahoma. He averages 15 a game. He's the leading scorer. And then the other two starters, Keon Queen. He is 6'9", a sophomore, averaging 9 from Hyattsville, Maryland. And then the fifth starter, I believe, will be Michael Murray from Amherst, Massachusetts. 10 points a game. Coffeyville again, number 3 in the nation. And they are going to be a tough get for the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson will have to play its best basketball of the season. And Glenn, Dragons coming off of a good effort last night. Yep. It's got to carry forward.
About as good a half as we've seen them play in that second half of play. Shot 60% for the ball game, so we will see what will take place as we're about set to jump center. It's going to be Keon Queen going up against Fred Othiambo.
And it's Manny Crump instead of Michael Murray.
Manny Crump out of Miami, Florida. He is a freshman. So here we go. And the ball comes our direction. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to give it up to the Blue Dragons. So Hutchinson will have the basketball. First possession here as we start this semifinal game.
Saquon will throw it in.
Saquon Singleton gives it to Kamisoko, and the Blue Dragons are underway. Ball knocked away. This time it's last touched off of Brown out of bounds. Same type of play, but this time over to the opposite side. Jay Herkelman made the call and said it's going that way.
Casey Benton deflected it off Tyler Brown, and the Blue Dragons open with a turnover.
Ball on the outer perimeter for the Red Ravens. Johnson had it for a second, gives off to Benton. Benton right side, back out top, now to Crump. Down the low blocks, they're working inside to Queen. He goes up strong with a soft hook, too strong, no good. Ball loose on the floor, but picked up by Queen again. It's rejected by Othiambo. And the ball knocked away. It will be replayed in by Coffeyville. And Brewer will trigger the in-and-bounce pass. Boy, he is a little guy at 5'8". Gets the ball in and gets it back in his hands. He dribble penetrates. Back outside. Three-pointer on his way. Rimming out on the miss by Johnson. The rebound's cleared out by the Blue Dragons, Kamisoko. And Hutch will bring it up now. Blue Dragons with their second possession. The other ended up in the turnover. Here's Saquon Singleton. Brown on the outer perimeter. Holds up, down low underneath, thrown away. Bad pass by Othiambo. And quickly up the court come the Red Ravens. Top side left with the ball is Benton. Lobs it down low underneath. Goes to Queen again. He'll go in strong. Shot up, not there, but a foul called. Nope, the travel. Turnover goes against the Coffeyville Red Ravens. Jay Herkelman in his 24th season, the winningest coach, as you described in the pregame in the Jayhawk Conference.
Craig Fletchall for Barton, his third on that list. He'll be involved in the second game.
Yep, sure will be against Seward Saints. Here's Rojas. He'll drive in, dumps it down low. Ball turned out of bounds. It's going to be last touched off of Coffeyville.
Dragons have yet to get up a shot.
Game just concluded, women's game. It was Seward women winning over Barton in a close game, 63-58. 3 times they pushed them close.
Yep.
And was not able to get it done. So it will be Seward versus Butler. If you tuned in late today, Blue Dragon ladies lost a heartbreaker, 61-60, with 0.6 of a second left to go in the contest. Basket up and good underneath. Nice job by Othiambo to put it up and in.
Nice assist from Singleton.
Top right side, it goes to Marvin Johnson. He'll dribble penetrate, kicks it back outside Benton, sidesteps. Goes over to Johnson on the outer perimeter. Here's Benton, straightaway three. Rims off, no good. And a foul called as Fred Othiambo gets locked up with Queen underneath. And foul's going to be charged against the Blue Dragons. Foul's going to be on Fred Othiambo. And Raekwon Taylor will check into the Blue Dragon lineup. Raekwon hurt in the Colby game, has not started for a few contests. He's back in there now. Othiambo takes the seat.
Relatively quiet last night. Raekwon Taylor, potentially a terrific player.
Yes, sure is. Ball inside. Benton kicks it out to Queen. He'll shoot it on his way. Short shot. No good. Raekwon Taylor with the rebound. He's just checked in. Here goes Kamisoko into the forecourt. Underneath, Singleton. Works from the inside. He's going to try to take it up. Stumbles. Falls on the floor. Out of bounds. Last touch off of Coffeyville because there was a Coffeyville player.
And what do we have? A technical foul, maybe?
No indication as of yet, but the Coffeyville players are acting like that. Let's see what the call's going to be. They're going to walk to the benches, and it will be a technical foul against the Blue Dragons, number 21 of the season.
And I'm not sure why, because the official had made the call that it was to be Hutchinson's basketball.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden here is a quick tee.
You know, do the explanation over at the table, and Malik Jacobs is shaking his head, and he was just getting set to check in. They're going to go to the table and review, and they have done that a bunch in this tournament.
The indication on the scoreboard is an old foul, so we have no idea.
Yeah. The ball at the other end, they indicated it was off of the Ravens out of bounds because the Raven touched it while his foot was on the line, and then all of a sudden they had a possible altercation. We will see what's going to take place, and we'll keep it here to try to get that info. By the way, back in that Hutchinson-Butler game, 0.6 of a second left to go in the contest, and Blue Dragons were called for a foul on the flurry for a rebound down low underneath, and ends up
one or two free throws went down, and that was the difference.
Smallwood hit the second one, and that was the ball game, 61-60. We will wait now. Hutch won't know if they're in the national tournament until March 11th when they have the selection committee show, which is at 11:30 Eastern time on NJCAA TV. So you can tune in to both Country 102.9 as well as KWVW this next week, and we'll try to give you some information on how you can watch that.
I would expect that the Blue Dragons would almost certainly be invited with that 30-3 record.
Two referees talking over with each other at the free throw line at the western goal. Now they'll walk to the middle and more than likely have an explanation for the score table over there, and they'll come over and tell us as well, as they will be working their way over here to explain what's taking place. Technical foul called on Singleton. Non-contact foul is what they indicated, Rusty. So Saquon Singleton picks up the personal.
And it becomes the 21st technical that this basketball team has accumulated. That is a lot.
In the first 2 minutes and 6 seconds of this ball game. Yeah, that's something they're going to have to get fixed next year. We haven't even put together how many points this cost the Dragons this year.
Well, you have things going your way. The call went your way.
Yeah.
There is just absolutely no reason. I am sorry. There is no reason for any kid to get that technical. That is just stupidity.
Yeah, the call went the Blue Dragons' way, but we'll see. At the foul stripe will be Brewer, who's a 92% free throw shooter, as Rusty indicated on the pregame. And he's the best shooter in the conference at 92% that we ran across this year.
Well, he's made 81
There
of 88.
might be somebody that's 100% that's like 2 out of 2 or something, you know. Free throw toss is up and good. It makes another one. And it is 2-2. We're all tied up.
It would have been Hutchinson's basketball with a 2-0 lead. Now it's 2-2, and it's Coffeyville's basketball. Again, an absolutely silly technical foul.
With the basketball will be Brewer. Brewer on the outer perimeter. Goes top side now to Benton. And here comes Johnson across the top. Left side quickly into the hands of Manny Crump. Back outside. They'll run into the lane. Shot up, not there. Rebound Queen. Loose ball on the court. And jump ball is going to be called. Two players locking it up in the low blocks.
Good effort for the Blue Dragons by Malik Jacobs to get down there. But the arrow will leave it with Coffeyville.
Inbounding will be Coffeyville. They get it in and over and out of bounds. Brewer came in not soon enough, didn't get his foot established. Singleton, by the way, on the Blue Dragon bench after that technical foul.
Liable to be there a while.
Tommy Soko will bring the ball up. Over to Brown, back out top of the key. 2-2 tie, still tied at 2. Feed down the low blocks. Rojas bounces inside, a lot of contact, shot up and good.
Nice, strong move by Rojas. A lot of contact, as you described it.
I think how the Blue Dragons go in this game is however Rojas plays. If he plays well, it'll be a good contest for the Blue Dragons. They had a great contest last night with 28 points and 4 assists. Feed down low to Queen. He goes up strong. Can't finish. Up and in on the tip, though. Got the second one down. Queen's able to put it up and in. Keon Queen. He is out of Hatesville, Maryland. 4-4 tie.
Big kid, 6'9".
16:41 to go in his first half of play. First of 2 semifinal games tonight. Stewart and Barton in the 7 o'clock contest. Three-pointer by Rojas is good. Rojas with 5 of the 7 Blue Dragon points.
He is motivated.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Queen has it. Steps inside. Pulls the foul up. Foul's going to be on Rojas. That'll be his first.
James has to be able to stay on the floor.
Yeah, he sure
for
does.
The Blue Dragons.
Here comes the inbound. Back out top of the key. Angled to the right side by Brewer. Brewer shakes and bakes. High floater. Does not go, but Queen's there for the rebound. Goes up strong. Puts it off the window too hard. And rebound cleared out by Rojas. Here comes Jacobs. Jacobs across the timeline. Shifts gears into the paint. Pulls it back. Step back shot on its way. And a foul called. And the foul's going to go against the Coffeyville Red Ravens.
He wasn't expecting to make that shot. Knew he was going to draw contact. And he'll go to the line, I believe, to shoot 2.
Queen picks up the personal. That'll be his first. Jacobs' free throw toss is up and good. Now, Malik last night played a pretty good ball game.
Played a very good ball game. Had 22 points. Soured only with that technical at the end.
Set to shoot a second one here. That's his first point of the evening. Hutchinson leading it 8-4 early on. Free throw toss is up and good. Got them both. 9-4 ball game. Hutchinson with the lead with 15:53 to go in his first half. And pop out Benton to the right side. A lob it deep corner right to Queen. Queen goes baseline on Taylor.
Nice defense.
Yeah, nice defense. Kicks it back outside. Here's Brewer. Brewer will set it up. He's on a Fort Smith, Arkansas. Long three by Brewer. Rattles out on him. No good. Battle for the board inside. I'm going to say it's Coffeyville basketball. How deep was that shot down the cylinder when it pops out?
Coffeyville's put up 10 shots already. They've made one. The Dragons made 3 of 3.
Here comes the inbound. Get a fresh 30, by the way, because it hit the iron. Drive by Johnson. Queen has it. Low blocks. Back outside. Here's Benton. They'll go back down to Queen. Ball knocked away. By the way, into the lineup is Josh Perkins coming in to give Rojas a quick break as Rojas picked up that foul. Inbounding will be Johnson. Deep corner left for the Coffeyville Red Ravens. Queen has the ball. Hands it off to Brewer. Top to Johnson. Johnson. Dribble penetrates, kicks it right. Brewer back outside. Three-pointer up and on its way, and good by Marvin Johnson. Good shot by Johnson. Hartman, Oklahoma is his hometown. That is just south of Oklahoma City, right by the Oklahoma-Texas line.
Pretty close to where our good friend Jerry Kershaw lives.
Not too far. Drive inside, shot knocked away.
There'll be a foul on Coffeyville, maybe on Queen. It'll be his second.
It will be, and that's a big foul on Queen. At the line, Raekwon Taylor. Raekwon gets set to shoot free throw. Taking their time with substitutions. Checking into the lineup will be
Kimani Denham.
Denham comes in for Coffeyville. Out of Brunswick, Georgia. Free throw by Raekwon is good. He'll shoot a second one. 10-7. Blue Dragons with a 3-point lead. First game of the 2 tonight for semifinal action for the men. Free throws up and missing. Rebounds going to be cleared out there by Manny Crump. So it's a 3-point ball game. One possession game. Blue Dragons lead at 14:47 to go in this first half. Turnaround jumper up and missing by big man inside. And coming up with the basketball will be the Blue Dragons. Hutch will bring it up, shoots it up, misses it. Rebound fought for. Coming out with it will be the Blue Dragons. Coffeyville. Coffeyville will run it up quickly. Down low to Crump inside, and he puts it up and in. Crump scoring fairly easy. Makes it 10-9, a 1-point ball game. Malik Jacobs, Kamisoko. Kamisoko on the outside. Jacobs all the way over to Kamisoko. Pops the three from the corner. Right is good. Tell you what, when he gets his feet set on that three, he can knock it down. And it's 13-9. Big three by Boubacar Kamisoko out of Bronx, New York. There's a drive, little floater, up and good. Count the basket as Casey Benton is fouled.
Right down the paint.
Timeout's going to be taken. 13:46 to go in this first half of play. Timeout on the floor. Will it be a full or be a partial? Looks like it's going to be a full. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back right after this.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has designed, built, and remodeled homes and commercial projects in central Kansas. Whether you're looking to replace a deck, wanting to build an addition, or remodel your kitchen, our customers receive individualized attention, quality craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service from start to finish. Erickson Custom Building offers new construction and remodeling services in addition to commercial and insurance projects. Visit our website today at ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Each team has made 4 field goals in this game, but Coffeyville's Ravens have put up 15 shots. The Blue Dragons have put up only 5. Hutchinson 4 of 5, including 2 of 2. And that's helping the Dragons counter a big deficit on the glass. Coffeyville out-rebounding Hutchinson at the moment, 9-4.
It will be Benton at the free throw line.
The foul before the timeout, by the way, was on Tyler Brown.
Free throw toss by Benton's good. So 13-12, a 1-point lead for the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson. Into the Hutch lineup, DJ Mitchell out of Washington, D.C. Checks in, and with the basketball will be Kamisoko. Outside to Mitchell. Holds it high. Here's Raekwon Taylor. Mitchell. Here's Josh Perkins with the ball over to Taylor. Taylor drives in. Follow-away jumper on his way. No good. Battle for the board underneath. Taken away by Kalani Dunham underneath. The foul called.
I think they got a foul on Coffeyville.
It will be. Anthony Jones, who just checked in, will pick up his first personal. Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Comes into quickly to DJ Mitchell. He'll knock down a 3.
Dragons are red hot from 3. 3 of 3.
Mitchell, 38.3% from outside the arc. He's the best Blue Dragon three-point shooter.
And he's knocked down 63 of them.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Here's Jones. Dribble penetrates, holds up. Dropping it down low is Hudson, who's into the ball game, and a foul called in the low blocks.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coffeyville is hard to deal with inside. They are so tall and so strong.
Well, you're calling the starting lineups when you look at their scoring. They were really balanced. You know, they got 2 kids over double figures like you indicated, but 3 right there at 9.6, 9.4, 9.5 points per game. Free throws up and missing by Dunham.
And that's not a surprise. He is not a very good free thrower.
Second toss on his way. Free throw toss is off, no good. Rebound cleared out by Jacobs. And Jacobs looks to the bench. Brings it up. Sets up the offense. Left side Mitchell. 4-point ball game. Hutch on top 16-12. Ball comes out to Malik Jacobs. He'll gun it on his way and hit it. Big basket from the foul stripe. Jacobs knocks it down. At 23 in a win on yesterday. They'll lob it down low underneath. They go to Dunham. Back outside to Jones. Jones to the right side. Jumper from the corner right. Block. Ball pops back out into the hands of Coffeyville. Marshall with the miss. And a foul knocked away.
Well, the Dragons are playing with enthusiasm.
Yeah, they are.
Right now.
It will be Coffeyville basketball. Marshall will inbounds. Bounce pass comes in to Jones. Jones has the ball far right side. Cross into the paint. Bounce pass down low to Dunham. He'll muscle it up inside. Ball bouncing away. Doesn't go. Ball pops back outside. Marshall has it. And they'll reset to 30. Drive inside. They'll kick it right. Guns it on his way and hits it. A three-pointer by Tony Hudson. 3-point ball game, 18-15. DJ Mitchell shoots and misses. Rebound's going to be cleared away by Hudson. Probably sooner than Coach Eck would like to see it take. There's a three-pointer from the outside, up and missing by Hudson. Probably the same thing with Jay Herkiman on that shot.
Yep.
And with the basketball will be Jacobs. Jay Herkiman, arms crossed, standing in front of the NJCAA sign at the scorer's table. Foul called.
Jacobs turned it over, and I think fouled trying to get it back.
That'll be his first. Jacobs picks up the personal. It'll be Coffeyville basketball. They'll have it, and inbounding will be Mikhail Murray. Murray gets it in. Red Ravens will bring it across the timeline with a walk dribble with Marshall running that point guard position. Kamisoko stays on him. Ball pops away as Jacobs got a hand on it, but ran back down by Jones. Jones shifts gears, goes left side this time, back out top. Loose ball picked up into paint. Little floater up and missing underneath by Hudson. Putback is good. Murray was able to get the putback.
And Hutchinson is just getting mauled on the glass.
1 point ball game, 18-17. Dragons with the lead. Pressure in the backcourt. Hutchinson turns it over. That pass from Mitchell to Kamisoko. Ball on the outside. Ran down by Marshall. Coffeyville with a chance to regain the lead here. They'll drive, fall down, loose on the floor. Jump ball called as Rojas goes down after it. Come on and check the spot there. That was a pretty slick spot, and Hutchinson will have the basketball. A 1 point lead. Blue Dragons lead it with the ball with 10:37 to go in this first half. Feet underneath the Rojas. He'll slam it down and put it up and in.
Nice long pass up the floor.
Dragons lead is 20-17 now. Coffeyville. Both teams kind of settling in now. The officiating is going to be. Letting them play inside. Soft hook put up by Dunham. Not there. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Kamisoko. Hutchinson shifts gears. Kamisoko down low. Ball knocked away. Tries to get it back. Loose ball. Tips it over to Rojas. He'll lay it up and in.
How about that play by Kamisoko?
Well, he says, I'm about to lose this thing. Hot potato. I'm going to get rid of it. Rojas was in the right place, right time. Nice job by Bubakar Kamisoko. He was very quiet on the court. The three-pointer off, no good to miss. Rebound cleared inside, though, by Murray. Foul called on Raekwon Taylor. And he'll pick up the personal. Nope, Jacobs picks it up. That's why Raekwon reacted like he did, because I think Raekwon said, that couldn't have been on me. It's going to go on Jacobs. Raekwon with a big smile on his face now, because I think he thought it was going to go against him. Now Jacobs comes over and talks to the referee that called the play. Free throw toss is up and good by Murray. But it's an amicable discussion. He pats the referee on the back. 22-18, lead is cut to 4. Now Jacobs will come out after picking up his second. Free throw toss is up and good. Bubakar, as I checked that, Fred Othiambo checked back into the lineup. Also Brown came back in. There's an off-balance pass down low, and Rojas will be fouled. Fred Othiambo was wide open. The foul's going to go against Anthony Jones. That'll be his second. So 2 on Jones and 2 on Queen. That's the 4 fouls, Rusty, for the Coffeyville Red Ravens.
No free throws.
All comes in. Bubakar Kamisoko. Over to DJ Mitchell. Throws one up. Brown's able to get to it. Puts it up off the glass too hard. Othiambo comes up with the rebound. Big Fred in the low box. Kicks it outside to Kamisoko. He'll take it up underneath and score it. Well, there's a lot happened on that play down there. DJ tried to draw the foul and
didn't get it.
Didn't get the call. Top right. They'll pull it back outside Murray. Works on Rojas. Great crossover layup. Doesn't go, but the putback is there. Webster was able to score it. Webster out of Shawnee, Kansas. Go the other way. Basket is good. And a foul call. They're going to wave it off. Offensive foul. Rojas picks up the personal.
He has 2.
Yep, that's 2 on Rojas. So very quickly, Saquon Singleton will check in. Rojas will check out. Into the lineup for Coffeyville. Brewer will check in. Also Benton will check in. 8:58 to go in his first half of play. Blue Dragons up by 3, 24-21. Love to have a chance at Seward County again. And they got to get by Coffeyville. Ball comes in. Singleton fumbles it. Be off with Singleton out of bounds.
$11 minutes play.
Webster down low, gets it back outside. Here's John. Over to Brewer. Whistle away from the play. Illegal screen. Murray will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. 16 fouls, so one more will put the Blue Dragons at the line in the remaining part of the half. 8:23 to go in this first half of play. Blue Dragons already with 18 fouls. Kamisoko. Left side to Brown. Dribble drives, holds up. Back outside is Singleton. Singleton drives in, has the ball stripped from him, but a foul call. It should be on Benton. Brewer will pick up the personal, so now they're spreading out the fouls a little bit after Queen picked up 2 and Anthony Jones picked up 2.
Now Saquon will go to the free throw line with 1 and 1.
See if he can these. He is on the year, 46.8% free throw shooter, and he misses.
And it wasn't very close.
Nope, he'll shoot a second one.
Lane violation?
Yep, sure was what it was, so it would be his first here. Singleton gets the ball back, and lots of hesitation right there. Then he finally gets it. He'll get set. Free throw toss. This one he hits.
Got one more. He doesn't realize why the first one, why he got a second one.
Because of the lane violation on Coffeyville. So now he'll shoot this one. So 3 to make 2?
3 to make 2.
Free throw toss is up and no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Crump.
Or 3 to make 1.
Yeah, 3 to make 1. Coffeyville. Or bring the ball up. Ball outside now, Benton. Foul call. Shooting will take place for. The foul's going to be called on Brown. Tyler Brown picks up his second. And we'll see. Up and down. He's hit now 66 on the year. Benton will shoot the second one. Hutchinson will have the basketball with 7 half. If you just tuned in, Lady Dragons Bricker, they lost 61-60 to Butler. Butler will match up against Seward in tomorrow night's contest to see who represents Kansas. Anyway, we hope the Blue Dragons get in. I'm pretty sure they will. And then feed down low underneath. Shot won't go, and a missed shot underneath by the Blue Dragons Mitchell, and we go the other way. Here's Benton. Johnson dribble penetrates, picked up by DJ Mitchell, then he throws it away. Brewer steps into passing lane. Marvin Johnson outside to Brewer, back to Johnson. Drives in, puts it up with the left hand, and scores it. Why would I shoot a 3 when I can get in close in and make sure I get that one up and down? 25-24, Blue Dragon lead is cut to 1. Singleton.
Only one off the lead despite shooting 7.
Here comes Coffeyville with the basketball. Benton will shoot the 3. Rimming up and good and hit the 3. Devin Benton. He's a good one. Sophomore out of Fort Smith gives the Coffeyville Red Raiders the lead at 27-25. Singleton, check that. Mitchell in and takes it in and scores it.
Tough shot in traffic.
Yeah, tough one for DJ. Got it up and down. That's his 4th point. That's his 5th point. So 27-27, all tied up. Here's Johnson. He'll drive in, shoots and scores. Marvin Johnson's a good player, Rusty.
Yes, he is.
Ardmore, Oklahoma is his hometown.
Coffeyville is hurting Hutchinson inside.
Feed down low to Othiambo. Basket good. Big Fred scores on the inside. Johnson averages 15.1 points per ball game. 29-29 tie. Ball on the outside of Benton. Benton thinks about it. Guarded by DJ Mitchell. Drives inside. Kicks it back on the outer perimeter. Benton's Cat quick, shoots it up and scores it.
That's Brewer. A little floater.
Check that. It was Brewer. You're right. Full timeout. We'll get a break in. 5:13 to go in the contest. Blue Dragons lead it. Trail at 31-29. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Tax reform impacts virtually every tax return this year. That means yours, too. If you're wondering what that means for you and your refund, but don't want to spend hours reading the tax code, head over to H&R Block. No one knows tax reform better than Block. Their tax pros will help you find every credit and deduction available, so you get every dollar you deserve. Because wouldn't you rather spend more time thinking about what to do with your maximum refund and less time figuring out what a TCJA qualifying eligible dependent is? Hint, it's your kid. In person or online, Block has your back.
Visit H&R Block in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Well, Coffeyville's Red Ravens have taken a 2-point lead over the Dragons, 31-29. Look at the rebounding, 18-12 Coffeyville. But 12 offensive rebounds for Coffeyville in the first half. That's what's keeping them in the game.
Yeah, it sure is. You were making fun of me. The ball came over. It was right between my legs under my chair. I could feel it, but I didn't know quite sure where it was.
I wasn't making fun of you. I didn't even see it.
So, 31-29, Coffeyville with the lead. Hutch was led for much of this first half of play. Now with 5:13, Blue Dragons will bring it up. Got to play from behind a little bit here. Here's Jacobs. On top now to Taylor, left wing. They'll work it. Singleton works down low on Johnson. Follow away jumper by Singleton's good. Nice little job by Singleton. A little teardrop. Puts it up Brewer. Over to Johnson. Johnson. Go try strong and misses. Rebound pops out. The Blue Dragons basketball. It's on the outside. Loose basketball picked up by Johnson. It's there. Knocks it away. Johnson gets it back. Jumper by Benton from three. It does not go. Rebound's going to be cleared away by the Red Ravens. And Manny Krupp gets called for the push-off. And he pushed with the right hand. Singleton took the charge.
Becomes the 8th turnover for the Red Ravens, but give them 2 more offensive rebounds, so 14 in the first half. The Dragons, you can't see how they could survive this game unless they can cut down on those second chances.
Crump put up the arm to kind of push off on Singleton. 31-31 tie. Hutchinson with a chance now to come down and break this tie with 4:17 to go in the first half. It's been a good first half of play. Dribble drive by Jacobs. Underneath he goes, shot not there. Otiambo tries to battle for the board. A foul called. And we will come down and shoot free throws as Otiambo read his first. Right?
Second.
Second, thank you very much.
Dragons have 4 players with 2 fouls.
For Otiambo, his best games was against Dodge City. He had 21 points and 21 rebounds, 18 points on one outing, and had 17 another.
That was 7 foot fouling 5'8".
Didn't see him down underneath him. Free throw toss up and missing by Brewer.
That is really rare. That is only his 8th miss of the season.
And that's after playing, 32 games? Yep. 31 games? Free throw toss is up and good. Got that one down. Benton now. Loose basketball.
Hutchinson turnover.
Yep, here's Brewer. He'll shoot the 3 and hit it. 35-31. He made up for it with a tray. A 4-point Coffeyville lead. Jacobs over to Raekwon Taylor. Out to Singleton. Singleton. Tommy Soko. Back outside to Singleton. He'll run the point in between circles. Now they'll set it up. He'll isolate. He'll take it inside. Loops up a shot. It's not there. Loose basketball. Put back up and good. Saquon Singleton puts it up and in and pulls the Dragons within 2. 35-33. The lead for Coffeyville is cut a little bit. Here's Brewer. Brewer, cat quick. Goes outside of Marvin Johnson. Gets it back. Thinks about it. Kamisoko comes up. Defends on him. Drives inside with 8 to shoot. Scores it. Boy,
he's uncanny with that teardrop.
Well, it's about like he's saying, here it comes. Can you stop me? And it's 37-33 right now. Coffeyville with the lead.
5-8 and 10 points in the first half.
Loves it off down low. Othiambo with the stuff.
Nice assist to Lee.
Lee Jacobs with the no-look pass. Got it down and in. 37-35. Blue Dragons trail it. Here's the steal. Hutch with a chance to tie. Kamisoko shifts gears. Brings it out. Shifts gears again. Takes it in. Scores it. Great aggressive move by Kamisoko. We're tied at 37.
Bubakar with 7.
The better moves that we've seen from Kamisoko this season. Ball out top. Weaver Johnson. Marvin Johnson now to Brewer again. Brewer shifts gears. Kamisoko out tight on him. Here goes to Johnson. Three-pointer high arching miss. Over the back is going to be the call. It'll be against Coffeyville. Dunham will pick up his first. One more and the Dragons will be in the double bonus. Right now it says Tyler Brown will go to the line to shoot free throws. Actually, it'll be a 1-1. It will be Othiambo. So Big Fred gets set, holds the ball with one hand, takes a couple dribbles, 3 to be exact, spins it. And now the toss is good.
7 for Othiambo in the first half. Hutch takes the lead.
Averages 5.7 a game. Free throw toss. This one's good. 39-37 Hutchinson. Here comes Brewer with 1:58 to go before halftime. Down low. Not spinning away was Dunham trying to make a move on the baseline to get open. By that time the ball was there and he didn't realize it.
That's 10 turnovers on the Red Ravens. That's helping the Hutchinson cause.
Hutch can add to that 2-point lead right now with the basket here. Here's Singleton on the outside. 1:46 to go before intermission. Dribble penetration. They'll kick it right. Kamisoko has it. Down low blocks underneath to Taylor, who's was up strong, can't finish. Loose ball still on the court. Othiambo had it for a second. Coffeyville comes out with a Johnson. Johnson on the drive, loops it up and scores it. Count it. He's fouled. He ties it at 39. A chance to take the lead with a free throw here. Singleton picks up his second personal. At the line will be Marvin Johnson.
These teams have been like heavyweights, slugging each other.
Johnson, free throw toss is up and good. Makes it 40-39. Coffeyville with the lead with 1:23 to go before halftime. Kamisoko, Singleton. Back to Kamisoko, left side to Brown. Saquon Singleton out top. Rolls to the left. Gives it off, a little give and go to Big Fred inside. He shoots and misses. Rebound, Raekwon Taylor goes up strong, trying to contend, and a foul called. Dragons, Coffeyville wanted a jump ball, didn't get the call. Foul's going to be charged against Dunham. He'll pick up his second. So 3 different players for the Coffeyville Red Ravens with 2 fouls apiece.
And it will be to the free throw line, Raekwon Taylor. Flat half for him, just 1 point.
Taylor takes his time. Lefty out of Jamaica, New York. Free throws up and missing. He'll shoot a second one. Raekwon got poked in the eye against Colby and really hasn't been the same since. Set out a game, scratched his cornea. Free throw toss off. It's marked no good. And Coffeyville with a 1-point lead in the basketball with 1 minute to go. He just hadn't been the same over about the last 6 or 8 games.
No, he hasn't.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Move to the left. That's Brewer. Brewer gives it off. They'll drive in with Murray inside, ball knocked away. It'll be Coffeyville basketball now. 11 on the shot clock, 44 on the game clock. DJ Mitchell back in for Brown now. Also, Quan Marshall's in there for Coffeyville out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Ball comes in right side with the ball. Johnson on the dribble outside, takes it inside, follow-away jumper, up, rims off on it, no good. Big rebound by Fred Othiambo. And with 33 seconds remaining to go before halftime, Hutch can bring it up, and they can milk it down pretty good. There's maybe 5 seconds between game clock and shot clock. Singleton holds it out front between circles. Now Iwalk dribbles it over. Marshall comes out to pick up on him. Let's see if he's going to isolate it. 9 on the shot clock. Othiambo sets the pick. Singleton kicks it to Mitchell. Mitchell guns it on its way. Rimming off, no good. Rebound cleared. Underneath by Kami Soko. Goes up strong, can't finish. And getting the rebound was Dunham. And halftime is here. Three-quarter shot is off its mark, no good. And we go to halftime with Coffeyville with a slim 1-point lead at 40-39. We'll add up all the numbers. We'll be back with the Medicine Shop in-game capsule coming your way right after this 2-minute timeout.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name-brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Sure, there are lots of choices around for a primary care physician, but it's not about how many. It's about just one, the right one for you. When you experience the sincerity and attentiveness of the family doctors and PAs at Prairie Star and our sliding fee scale, you'll know you made the right choice. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon Athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Park City, Kansas, and Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. We're at halftime. Coffeyville with a 1-point lead at 40-39. You're listening to Blue Dragon basketball on Hutchinson Country Station 102.9, as well as KWW 1450 AM and 98.5 FM in Hutchinson. A good first half of play, competitive as all get out. 40-39 your score. Coffeyville with the lead. Here's Rusty Hills with all the numbers.
It was a dandy first half of basketball. This is the Medicine Shop game capsule. The Medicine Shop, conveniently located at 14th and Main. We've talked about the Little White Castle for such a long period of time. It seems like a long time. It's because the Medicine Shop's been in Hutchinson now since 1975. That's 44 years, folks. And believe you me, they have figured how to get it right. The Medicine Shop, just a terrific place. If you're looking for a pharmacy, you have found it in the Medicine Shop. There are a lot of things that we could start talking about, but I want to talk about the fact that the Blue Dragons got in a whole bunch of foul trouble early. James Rojas had to go to the bench with a couple of fouls. Malik Jacobs had to go to the bench with a couple of fouls. Those two players accounted for 50 points in the game last night, and you wondered, how in the world were the Dragons going to stay in it with those two players sitting on the bench and Coach Steve Eck seemingly not able to take a chance on either of them getting a third foul. But the kids that were out there did a heck of a job, and they have stayed right with Coffeyville's Red Ravens. And as a result, it'll be a Hutchinson team that's pretty close to full strength in terms of fouls that will take the floor in the second half, trailing the Red Ravens by only one. Hutchinson hit 15 of 29 in the first half. That's 52% shooting, made 3 of 5 from 3. Coffeyville was 14 of 38. That's only 37%. 4 of 12 from three-point land. 12 free throws for the Ravens, 8 of them dropped. Hutchinson made 6 of 10. And rebounding has tightened up a little bit. Coffeyville out-rebounding Hutchinson in the first half, 23-19. But an astounding number of offensive rebounds by the Ravens. They had 15 second chance opportunities because of offensive rebounds. The Blue Dragons' 19 rebounds included 8 offensive boards. Turnovers pretty close to a push. Hutchinson with 10, Coffeyville with 9. Nobody in double figures for Hutchinson in the game's first half. James Rojas, who sat much of the half with fouls, had 9 points. Fred Othiambo playing well, contributed 8. 7 points for Bubakar Komisoko. 5 points for DJ Mitchell and for Saquon Singleton. Malik Jacobs scored 4. Raekwon Taylor had 1. Tyler Brown played significant portions of the half, didn't score. Josh Perkins also did not score. For the Coffeyville Red Ravens, a couple of players with 10 each. Marvin Johnson and Kevin Brewer. Johnson, the 6'6 youngster, Brewer 5'8, and really fun to watch. Casey Benton scored 7, and then it tails off pretty quickly to 4 for Michael Murray, 3 points for Tony Hudson, and 2 each for Keon Queen, for Manny Crump, and for A.J. Webster. And Coffeyville's Red Ravens, in fairness, they had to set Keon Queen early in the half with foul problems. They also have Anthony Jones and Kimani Dunham with 2 fouls each. It's a heck of a game. Hutchinson trails at the halftime break 40-39. And that has been your first half. Medicine Shop game capsule. We're going to pause a couple of minutes. We'll be back with more.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Vehicles are getting pretty smart these days with semi-automatic control features that make driving easier. But riding an RCAT vehicle is easier yet. You don't have to do a thing. Just stand along the route, wave your hand at the driver, and hop on. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that travels throughout Hutchinson and South Hutchinson hourly, on weekdays from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 694-2913 for further information.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon athletics.
If getting a new iPhone is on your wish list, then wish no further. At Next Tech Wireless, all smartphones, including the new iPhones, are 50% off. You can save over $350 on your new iPhone, and even trade in your old phone for more credit. Have multiple lines? That's even better, because your third, fourth, or even fifth line will get you unlimited data free for a year. Next Tech Wireless has more than 50 store locations to serve you. Switch today and start saving. Certain restrictions apply. Phone guard required.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hill. So glad to have you along. I guess this evening now, Blue Dragons trailing by 1 at halftime, 40-39. Let's talk about Lady Blue Dragon basketball. They led after the end of first quarter, 26-13. Butler got right back in it and actually took the lead before we were tied going into halftime, 32-32 all. Came down the stretch. Blue Dragons had tied it up at 60 apiece. Butler drove it inside. A foul was called with 0.6 of a second remaining. Young lady Smallwood made one of 2 free throws. She missed the first one, hit the second, and that was the ball game. Butler advances. They will now take on Seward County. Seward with a win over Barton by 5 points, 63-58. Close game within 2 a couple of times. Barton down the stretch for sure within 4, and Seward was able to win it. So they'll the number 1 out of the East, number 2 out of the seed, and number 1 out of the East and West. Seward number 1 out of the West will match up at 5 p.m. on Wednesday to see who will win the Region 6 championship and to represent the state of Kansas down in Lubbock coming up in March. If you look at Butler, they just about had to win. They had 4 losses on the season. They felt like a 5 might put them out of the running for an at-large. So they got to win, and that might be enough to put them in even if they lose to Seward with a good showing here in the Region 6 tournament. For the Blue Dragons, they're going to have to sit and wait. That's only the 3rd loss of the season, so we will see what will take place as Blue Dragons the selection committee will be happening on, selection committee will be taking place on the 3rd, on the 11th of March, a week from Monday. And that's at 11:30 a.m., and that's when they will take a look and see who they will do the at-larges and who will be the seeding purposes will take place on that. So that's when you can tune in. It wasn't today. A lot of sources had it as being today, and that's not the case. It's going to be on the 11th at about 11:30 in the morning. They'll do the women's first, and then they'll do the guys. And on NJCAA TV, we'll provide that for you on HutchPost.com on how to get to it, how to watch it, as well as we'll have it available on all 3 Eagle stations. And I'm sure Blue Dragons Sports will also have it available as well. Right here it's 40-39. Hutchinson with the lead at halftime. Trailing at halftime, trailing Coffeyville. Coffeyville with the lead, 40-39. A good first half of play. Rusty gave you the stats, but it was very competitive as the Blue Dragons Rojas with 9 points. Kamisoko, I was looking at Boubacar Kamisoko over the last few games. He has really, really turned it on. As against Pratt, he had a total of 10 points, 11 points against Allen, 7 points against Seward in the loss down at Seward. So basically in Region 6 competition, he has been averaging right at 10, 11 points a game, and here he's sitting with 7. So nice job to see Booby starting to warm up a little bit there. Rojas last night with 28 points in one of his better games as a Blue Dragon, a career high today with 9 points and only 1 rebound. So James only played 7 minutes because he got in foul trouble. But as Rusty said, they kind of weathered that a little bit. We'll see what happens here as Boubacar Kamisoko played 18 minutes out of the 20 in that first half of play, garnered in 7 points to his credit. And Saquon Singleton with 5. And Mitchell with 5. So they got through the foul trouble. We'll see what's going to take place. Leading rebounder was Othiambo with 5 in there as well, playing 12 minutes in the contest. So good first half of play. Very competitive ball game. 40-39. Coffeyville with the lead at halftime. We will take a 2-minute timeout, set the stage for the second half of play. Blue Dragons got to try to come back. We'll be back as well in 2 minutes.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota. We are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with a warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with the security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
If your vacuum is on its last leg, Donna Pitzer, the bag lady, has more great news. Donna has bought out the inventory of another Panasonic dealer and is passing the incredible savings on to you. Panasonic vacuums are the standard for many, and right now, get a top-of-the-line Panasonic Performance vacuum for only $199.95. That's the lowest price on a new Panasonic vacuum Donna has ever offered. A new Panasonic vacuum delivered free for only $199.95. These prices won't last, and neither will these vacuums. Call the bag lady at 663-4322 or text vacuums to just text it.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Your life is busy. Are you ready to open an account, apply for a loan, check your balances, make a transfer, deposit a check, pay bills? With electronic banking from the First, you can now take care of all your mini banking needs from the comfort of your home or office. Anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Visit fnbhutch.bank to get started. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The ball game is there for the taking. A 1-point game at halftime. Coffeyville with the slimmest of margins. The Blue Dragons needed a lot more than Coffeyville does. The Red Ravens almost certainly would, if they happened to lose this game, still get an at-large berth in the national championship. The Blue Dragons, with already 7 losses on their resume, probably have to win this one and win the game tomorrow night to make it happen. But Hutchinson in a position to get the job done. Down 1, and we are ready for second half basketball.
Blue Dragons matched up against Coffeyville last year in the championship, lost 82-80. Year before, 91-88 in overtime, lost to Coffeyville. That was in 2017. Blue Dragons went on to win a national championship in that year. Here with the basketball, first possession of the second half is Brewer for Coffeyville, and they'll set it up. Ball knocked away. Rojas with the steal. Outlet quickly. It comes to Singleton. He'll bring it down. Attack on Benton. Takes it in. Misses it. Rebound fought for and cleared underneath by Manny Crump. And boy, what a miss that was by Singleton. Would have given the Blue Dragons the lead.
Yep.
Dribble penetration by Johnson. Throws up a prayer. Doesn't go. Rebound. Motiambo down on the floor. Picked up by Singleton. Big Fred got the rebound, but it took him all the way down to the mat. Kamisoko on the right side to Brown. I'll lob it down low to Rojas. Rojas works on Camp. Jab steps inside. Down low underneath head face. Goes up strong and misses it. Rebound. Gets his own rebound though. Goes up strong again. This time it doesn't go, but a foul's called. Any act of shooting.
Working hard.
And at the line will be Rojas. He missed about 5 games with the shoulder combination elbow injury back in January.
Second foul on Manny Crump. Not a factor at the moment.
Rojas free throw, rims out on no good.
Looking for point number 10 of the evening.
Shoots it up and got it. An unorthodox way of getting it, but it was around and came off the glass down and through. It'll count, however, and it counts to be tied at 40-40 all. Ball right wing. Top side left with the basketball, and that's Benton. Benton drives in, kicks it on the outside, head fake by Johnson, back outside. Now Brewer, a little teardrop on his way, off the glass, no good. Battle for the board, last touched out of bounds off of Rojas.
You're just shocked when Brewer misses one of those floaters. It's a hard shot. You shouldn't make, make a high percentage of them, but he does.
13 points in the first half. He gets the ball off after Queen touched it for a second. Queen didn't play a lot because of foul trouble in the first half. Johnson out to Benton. Benton steps in, shoots it on its way, rims off no good. Foul called. This will work against the Coffeyville Red Ravens. Keon Queen picks up his third. So he knew that he misheld down below or something. With Queen with 3, and then 3 others with 2 apiece. Took over. There's a 3-pointer by Brown. Is up and good. 43-40. Dragons with the lead. They just flat wore Pratt out last night. Down low, blocks the Queen. He'll back in against Fred. Pass down low. Ball foul called on Fred. Boy, if he got much of him, it wasn't much, Rusty. Manny Crump will go to the line and shoot free throws, but it wasn't a whole lot. Othiambo will pick up his 3rd.
Yep, that's a factor because Fred has played well.
Crump at the line, trying to pull his Red Ravens within 1. 2 free throws here. Free throw toss is up and good. Crump out of Miami, Florida. Wonder how he likes the cold weather here in Kansas. He's a freshman.
I'm going to guess not very well.
I would imagine so. Free throw toss, second one done go, and Singleton gets the rebound. Crump, a 66% free throw shooter. Here's Singleton. Dumps it down low. Big Fred puts it up and misses it. Battle of Bourne underneath, though. Coming up with it will be the Blue Dragons. They'll have it out of bounds after it went off of Coffeyville out of bounds. Boy, it's a war in the little box, isn't it?
It really is.
It really is. When did this become a contact sport with basketball? They'll lob it all the way out to Singleton.
It's a better game the way it is right now.
I don't think Naismith. The feed down low underneath the Othiambo. Loses the basketball. Comes out. There's a dive for it. Singleton dives for it. Still loose. Finally coming up with the Kamisoko. It's kind of like a pinball out there. Here's Rojas, corner left. 14 on the shot clock. Drives down low. Foul called on Queen. That'll be his 4th. That's huge.
He'll have to come out.
And why it's huge is it takes 6'9" out of your lineup. That got the Dragon fans on their feet.
But it brings in 6'8" and about 20 pounds heavier in Kamani Dunham.
That's true. Difference between 9.6 a game. Jumper up and good by Rojas.
Tough follow away on the baseline.
Queen averages 9.6. Dunham averages 4.3. So you're losing a little firepower. Right now it's a 4-point Dragon lead and a foul called. Singleton will pick up the personal.
And now he has 3.
Inbounding far side, right in front of the Coffeyville bench, will be Marvin Johnson. Ball comes in now to Brewer. Brewer to the left. 2 Hall of Famers going at it. Jay Herkelman went in last year. Steve X going in this year. The 3 put up missing by Brewer. Rebound Rojas. Rojas with Crump on his hip. Brings it all the way down. Kicks it away. Ball knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Coffeyville basketball, and Blue Dragon fans on their feet. So's the whole Blue Dragon bench. They'll come over and we'll reverse it. It'll be Hutch ball.
And Malik Jacobs comes in to replace Saquon Singleton, who just picked up a 3rd foul.
You and I were far away from that ball knocked out of bounds, but about 80 Hutchinson fans had a fit over there when he waved it the other way.
Yeah, they got it right.
Here's Rojas. Drives inside, puts it up and misses it, gets his own rebound, goes up again. This time he draws the foul.
Boy, is he active.
Manny Crump will pick up the personal.
And now he has 3.
Rojas at the line. Can give the Dragons a nice lead here. Free throw toss is up and good. 46-41. The lead is 5. Here comes Murray into the lineup for Coffeyville. He'll take the place of Crump. Free throw toss up and good. Got them both. It's a 6-point lead at 47-41. Hutchinson did about the same thing last night. Led at halftime by 3 and started to pull away slowly in that second half. Here's a drive ball stolen away, but right back into the hands of Cat Quick Brewer. for Coffeyville. Soko thought he had it. Johnson, the Brewer left, shifts gears, goes in against 7-footer Othiambo. Feed down low to Murray, back outside. There's Johnson, 2 on the shot clock. He's got to shoot. He does. Hits iron. Othiambo rebound. Out left to Jacobs. Here comes Kamisoko. The rest of you weren't here at halftime. I talked about Kamisoko's games. He had 10 points last night, 11 points against Allen, and a 7-point game against Seward. He's starting to come on a little bit. Ball's knocked away. It will be Coffeyville basketball.
Yeah, Dragons turned it over.
So good to see Boubacar start to score in double figures a little bit.
Yep.
Young man out of the Bronx, New York.
Easy young man to like.
Yeah, sure is. Quiet, very quiet. We don't hear much from him. A give and go down low. Dunham picks it up, puts it up and in. Dunham gets the basket. 47-43. Blue Dragons lead is cut a little bit. Pressure in the backcourt. They break it. Rojas outside to Jacobs. Rojas pops the 3. Hits the 3. Second of the game. 50-43. Rojas with 17 points. The drive inside. Shot not there. Foul called on Othiambo.
That'll be 4.
And now Steve has a decision to make. He's going to send Taylor into the lineup. Got to save Fred for maybe late in the game in case it tightens up a little bit, but he has played well. Othiambo will have to check out. Scored 8 points, though, while he was in there, but just picked up his 4th at the 15:05 mark. At the line will be, Rusty Benton.
Yep.
Toss is good by Benton. Taylor comes in. Othiambo checks out. Fred's kind of a fan favorite for the Blue Dragons. Benton gets set to shoot the second one with 15:05 to go. Free throw toss is up and good. 50-45. The lead is 5 for the Blue Dragons. Jacobs, and there's a late foul. Jacobs, little contact there, enough to knock him off his balance. And as he was stumbling, the foul was called against Coffeyville. They whistle this one on Murray, and that'll be his second. It wasn't enough, a lot of contact, but enough to knock him off his feet a little bit.
Coffeyville already has a batch of fouls here, 6 of them.
Blue Dragons work against Coffeyville. Rojas, low blocks. They'll double team on him. They'll take it up and draw the foul.
Rojas is eating Coffeyville up here in the second half on the inside.
17 points to his credit. A lot of offensive boards. We'll check it the next time we have a timeout on the get the stats, but he's really active on the boards.
That's 3 fouls now on Murray.
Free throw toss by Rojas is good. James into the ball game, averaged 18.2 a game. He has 18 right now. He's averaged 17 for most of the season. Free throw second one does not go, and the rebound's going to be cleared out. After the injury, he had several, shot mostly 50% from both the field and three-point land after the injury. The feed down low to Dunham, plays it up and in. Worked on Raekwon down low and got it up and in. The lead cut to 4 again. Here's Brown. Blue Dragons work it outside. Rojas, corner right, drives on Murray. Ball comes over, ball knocked away, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Coffeyville will send in the lineup. Anthony Jones will come in. Also coming in will be Tony Hudson and also Juan Marshall. Rojas in bounds. Kamisoko with the basketball. Out to Brown. Three-pointer, rims off, no good. Had a good, nice set out of the triangle. Didn't get it to go. 51-47. Blue Dragon lead is 4. Here's Murray. Nearing the 14-minute mark. Drive inside with a floater on the arm. Jacobs will, in the act of shooting, it will be Anthony Jones shooting free throws.
Third foul on Malik Jacobs. So the Dragons have 3 players with 3 fouls in 14 minutes to go. That's tough.
But Coffeyville in a little bit of foul trouble as well. Free throw toss up and good by Anthony Jones. Coffeyville with Queen with 4 fouls, and Murray with 3, Crump with 3, and a couple with 2. 3 to be exact with 2, so. Free throw toss, this one's good as well. Boy, Jones taking his time up there, knocks him down. It's a 2-point ball game at 51-49. The Dragon lead is cut a little bit. Jacobs double teamed at half court, gets it to Brown. Here's Rojas, he'll pop the 3. Rims off on him, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there by the Red Ravens as Marshall will bring it up. Chance to tie here with this possession by Coffeyville. Jones on the outside, drives in on Brown, spins in the lane, shoots and scores. We're tied at 51.
That's quite a shot. Tough turnaround in the paint.
Well, they're getting this done without Brewer and Benton. They're both on the bench. Jacobs to Brown. Brown across the half court over to Jacobs. Malik will set up the offense now. Washington, D.C.'s Wilmington, North Carolina, his hometown. Second of Mitchell, that's Washington. Ball outside now to Rojas. Flash pass down low to Kamisoko. Back outside Brown. Double team. Gets the ball over to Kamisoko. 6 on the shot clock. Dumps it inside. Rojas. Backdoor play underneath. Malik Jacobs. Basket good. 53-51. Blue Dragons has time. The shot clock was winding down. Was able to get that one up and in. Here's Dunham. Spins in the lane. Hands off the ball to Murray. And he'll put it up and be fouled. 2 shots coming the way of Murray.
And that one will go, I believe, on Kamisoko.
You are correct. Bubakar Kamisoko picks up the personal. Timeout's going to be taken, a medium variety. 53-51. Hutchinson leads it by 2. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members. Portfolio Recovery Associates. Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic. Barkley Plumbing. Vernon Chiropractic Center. Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group. Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service. Wade Patton Insurance. A&A Builders. Bold Office Shares. Mega Manufacturing. MAYB. Mid-America Youth Basketball. Lowen Corporation. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue. And by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has designed, built, and remodeled homes and commercial projects in central Kansas. Whether you're looking to replace a deck, wanting to build an addition, or remodel your kitchen, our customers receive individualized attention, quality craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service from start to finish. Erickson Custom Building offers new construction and remodeling services in addition to commercial and insurance projects. Visit our website today at ericksoncustombldg.com.
The statistics evening up in this basketball game. The Blue Dragons at the moment with a 2-point lead, 53-51. Hutchinson trailed big and rebounding early. They have come back to basically tie that 28-27 Coffeyville. And the Blue Dragons hanging on. Coffeyville right there. It's a game Hutchinson has to have. It is not necessarily one that Coffeyville has to have. The Ravens, badly want it.
Well, just about for sure on that one. Rojas with 14 minutes. Last night in the first half, he played 19 of the 20 minutes, and a lot in the second half. Murray at the foul stripe here. Murray is 2 for 2 for the foul line so far. Free throw toss up and missing. So now all he can do is pull these Red Ravens within 1 here with 12:47 to go. He misses on the front end of the 2-shot foul. During the timeout, Mitchell checked back in the Blue Dragon lineup. Missed them both. Raekwon Taylor with the rebound. So the foul against Kamisoko did not end up being any points for Coffeyville. Hutch still with a 2-point lead. Raekwon down low to Rojas. Head fakes. Double dribble. Turnover. Of which Hutchinson has played well. 13th turnover of the game against the Blue Dragons. 10 for Coffeyville. The difference is the assists are even with 13 and 13.
Dragons want to get it to Rojas and see if he can get some foul problems increased.
Here's Murray. He'll bounce inside. Goes up strong. Doesn't get it. Bounces out. And Dunham comes up with it. And an offensive foul called on Dunham. A little bit of contact against James Rojas. He's rubbing the right side of his throat.
And now Kamani Dunham has 3.
Yeah, he'll pick up 3. So Dunham with 3, Murray with 3, both staying in there. Crump also with 3. Queen with 4. Reminds me of that Colby game where the Blue Dragons got in big-time foul trouble. Ball into the backcourt. It's going to be ran down by Coffeyville. Turnover by the Blue Dragons. Basket good, and the foul is...
And a silly, silly foul.
Mitchell comes down and puts his hand on Tony Hudson. Hudson scores it, and Mitchell picks up the personal.
You got to just let it go.
That'll be his first. He was soundly beat down there. And now the N1 is we're tied at 53. That's a big one.
It was a bad outlet from beneath the basket by Rojas. Once it was picked up by Tony Hudson, he was going to score. And compounding the problem is the foul by DJ Mitchell.
Yeah, free throw toss is up and good by Hudson. And a 1-point lead now for Coffeyville, 54-53. Tommy Soko. Right side to go to underneath the Jacobs. He'll lob one up, not there. Loose basketball picked up in there. He faced the lineup, A.J. Webster. He played in the first half and back in and out in the second half. 11:44 to go in the contest. Coffeyville with a 1-point lead, trying to add to it. Pretty good rotation for Jay Herkelman. Here's Jones. He'll lob it underneath, not there. Rebound by Jacobs. Now Hutch will bring it up. Rojas to Jacobs. Loses the basketball, gets it down. Back over to Rojas, right side. Trying to work on Marshall. Back out top now to Jacobs. He'll pop it on his way and misses. No good. Rebound cleared away by Murray. In traffic underneath. Murray puts it up and scores it. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Blue Dragons. Coffeyville with a 3-point lead at 56-53. We'll return after this 30-second timeout.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bauman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Coffeyville on a bit of a run. The Blue Dragons had at one point a 7-point lead, 50-43. And now it is Coffeyville on a 13-3 run. And they lead the Blue Dragons 56-53. I am impressed with this Coffeyville team from the standpoint, Glenn, that they have so many big bodies. They just keep coming at you with strong players on the inside. And you wonder if at some point that's going to start to wear Hutchinson down.
Yeah, good point right there. Dunham hasn't played a lot. I mean, he's played a lot in this game. And he's usually one that you don't necessarily look at and see he's going to be out there. But right here, he's being very solid. And right now, it's a 3-point lead for Coffeyville, 56-53. And Hutchinson in a little bit of foul trouble.
And Singleton comes back on the floor for the Blue Dragons. He plays with 3 fouls. Long ways to go. Still 11 minutes.
And Giles on the bench over there with the boot on as well.
So he's not available.
He's not available either. He played last night. Had the ankle sprain against Allen. Rojas, left side Jacobs. Over to Kamisoko. Out top to Singleton. Rojas with the basketball. James played outstanding. 18 points to his credit. Might be trying to do too much. There he falls down. Underneath it goes underneath the Raekwon Taylor. Rojas is hurt. He's rolling on the floor. And I don't know if it's a cramp or a knee or what. He gets up. He's had some trouble with his Achilles tendon now. He seems to be holding that left knee, maybe around the hamstring area. And trying to get in position and stretch a little bit. I don't know if it cramped up on him or what took place.
The foul was on Murray. It is his 4th.
Raekwon Taylor will step to the line. Rojas trying to walk it off. Goes down all the way to the east side of the court. Steve Eck looking down at him, seeing if he's going to be okay. Free throw toss. Off no good on Raekwon Taylor.
He's missed 4 in a row.
And Raekwon a better free throw shooter than that, Rusty. 72.5%.
Rojas is hurting.
Uh-huh. He's had some Achilles problems. But he went down hard. Free throw toss is off. It's marked no good. Both free throws missing by Raekwon. And Ravens get the rebound and a 3-point lead. Ball on the outside with the ball will be Marshall. Ball lobbed away. Down low, Dunham underneath. They'll kick it back outside. Well, you feel like they're going to go to Dunham because we got Rojas guarding him, and he's a little labored. There's a block by Raekwon Taylor coming up with a 2 on the shot clock. They got to shoot one on its way.
Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation it'll be. Blue Dragon basketball. Rojas still laboring a little bit as he comes across.
Nice defensive set.
So Hutchinson will have the basketball down by 3 with 10:13 to go. A lot of game left. Coffeyville had a 1-point lead at halftime.
Dragons led by 7 early in the half.
Raekwon Taylor lobs it underneath. They go to Jacobs. Wraparound basket good. Got the rebound, puts it up and in. 1-point ball game, 56-55 Coffeyville. Jacobs now with 8. Ball out front now into the hands. Quickly they take it to Hudson. The spin by Dunham underneath. Shot not there, but a foul called. 2 shots coming Dunham's way. Raekwon Taylor picks up the personal. At the line will be Dunham.
Not a good free throw.
Big man, no. Takes his time. Free throw toss up and missing.
Makes about 1 of 3 on the average.
6'8", 250 from Brunswick, Georgia. He's one that looks like he'd be playing football more than basketball. Misses that free throw as well. Singleton with the rebound. Singleton shifts gears, holds up. Outside to Rojas, thought about it. Now dumps it inside to Raekwon. Back outside now. Here's Jacobs. Jacobs bounces in time, works hard underneath on Jones, and ball's knocked away. It'll be the Blue Dragon basketball. You know, as they do some spot charts this year, Rusty, with the not an exception, each and every time, ladies shoot free throws better than the guys do.
Yep.
Kind of an interesting phenomenon. There's a drive and a foul call is going up high with Singleton. He's down and injured.
Anthony Jones just got his 3rd foul.
And Jones picks it up. That'll be 3 on him.
Skip pass over the top of the defense. Hard pass to Handles. Singleton went up high to grab it, got hit, and he's lying on the ground. And this is a Hutchinson team that is very, very limited in terms of depth.
And he had the concussion the other night as well and had to come out of the contest. He was cleared last Friday to be able to come and play this weekend. Played against Pratt.
Tyler Brown waiting to come in probably for Singleton. Right now there's a stoppage in play. Well, they tend to.
He's
Singleton.
Still prone on the floor, and they're going to get him up. And he will have to come out because of trainers coming over to assist. Saquon will take a seat and see if he's okay. And my biggest concern is the concussion that he received last week. Coming in will be Tyler Brown. Raekwon Taylor will shoot free throws for Singleton. Trainer over talking to Saquon. Yeah, I'm sure it was a little bit of concussion protocol right there. Free throw by Taylor's up, and he's relieved because he finally hit a free throw. And they're going to do a little testing with Singleton over behind the bench. Raekwon will shoot a second one. Free throw toss. Off its mark, no good. Rebound cleared out of there. And back in there is Manny Crump. He's playing with 3 fouls. He gets the rebound. We're tied at 56 all. 8:56 to go in the contest. Crump outside. With the ball now is going to be Marshall. Marshall down low to Dunham. Dunham works it inside. Soft hook. Up missing. Raekwon Singleton. Check that. Raekwon Taylor with the rebound. And that should bring it up. We're tied at 56 all. This has been an entertaining game. Rojas drives inside. Ball rejected. Over in the corner it goes. Last touched out of bounds. It'll be Coffeyville's ball off of Raekwon Taylor. Back into the ball game, Tevin Brewer checks in for Coffeyville.
He has had a nice rest.
He'll bring it up with 8:21 to go. You're right. It's been a long time since he's been back in there. Primarily, they've been going with Marshall and Hudson along with Jones. Ball on the outside. Johnson has it. Marvin Johnson spins inside and shot not there. Foul called.
Well, it's on Coffeyville.
It'll be on Manny Crump. That'll be his fourth.
He looks disbelievingly at the official, but he just mugged Rojas.
All four of his fouls are in the second half of play.
Yep.
James Rojas will go down and shoot free throws. These are big, 56-56 all with 8:06 to go. Crump asking for an explanation.
Well, you hit him in the nose. How about that?
But his nose got in the way of my arm, maybe he's saying. I don't know. I think Saquon's going to be okay. They stopped attending to him on the sideline. Free throw by Rojas is missing.
All of a sudden, the Dragons are missing a lot of free throws.
James is a 78.8% free throw shooter.
That's 6 missed free throws in the second
And he was
half.
4 out of 6 in this ball game. Free throws up and good. Dragons up 57-56. 8:01 remaining to go in the contest. Brewer across the top. Crump stolen away by Rojas. Outlet comes to Kamisoko. He'll bring it in and will be fouled, and it is a hard one. Benton knocks him down. Steve Eck wants an intentional, didn't get him. Wanted the flagrant at least. Benton.
They didn't even call foul.
They did not. They said it was out of bounds.
Amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy Toledo Navarro.
Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. They did not call a foul. Feed inside to Kamisoko. He'll float one up and score it. Maybe fittingly, Kamisoko got it back and put it up and in. Booby taking a hit. 9 points for Boubacar Kamisoko. Travel call is going to go on Johnson. Marvin Johnson turns it over. Dragons 3-point lead right now, and the timeout's going to be taken. 59-56. Blue Dragons lead it. A 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Seesaw basketball game. The Dragons with the advantage, 59-56. 7:35 left.
Blue Dragon basketball on Hutchinson's Country Station, 102.9 KHET in Hutchinson, as well as KWBW, where Hutchinson comes to talk. 1450 AM and 98.5 FM. Here's with the basketball. Jacobs for the Blue Dragons. Kicks it off to Rojas. He'll knife inside and score it. That's starting to pull away a little bit. Up by 5 now, 61-56. Over to number 3 team in the nation, Coffeyville Red Ravens. 7:13 to go. Left side, that's Brewer. Tevin Brewer takes it inside, slides through the lane. Nothing called. The drive. Marvin Johnson, basket good. Lead is cut to 3. 61-58. Hutchinson. Jacobs to Taylor. Taylor on the outside. Drives inside on Dunham. Puts it up and in the end one.
Nice time for Raekwon's first basket of the game.
And the 4th foul against Dunham. And big man checks out. Back in checks Queen, and he comes in. You're trading 4 fouls for 4 fouls.
Yep.
But you might want to get an emotion from Dunham out of there. Raekwon Taylor trying to finish off a 3-point play, give his Dragons a 6-point lead. Free throw high arching, free throws up and good. And Hutchinson up by 6 right now with 6:43 to go. It is go time. for both these teams. Ball inside, basket good by Queen. Lead is cut to 4. Jacobs with pressure on him, goes to Taylor. That's a reset. Kamisoko out front. Bubakar with 9 points tonight. Feed down low, Rojas back outside Taylor. Taylor wants to isolate, kicks to the Kamisoko, thought about it. Here's Jacobs.
7 to shoot.
They'll set the pick. Jacobs, free throw shot on his way, rimming out, no good. Rebound clock underneath. Last touch off of Marvin Johnson. Raekwon Taylor had position. The ball popped off of Johnson out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball, an extra possession here with 6:06 to go. Here comes Rojas getting set to inbound. Ball comes in to Jacobs. On top to Kamisoko, right side to Brown. Kamisoko with the ball. Back to Tyler Brown. Zone defense now by Coffeyville underneath Rojas. Goes up strong, rejected. Back into the hands of Rojas. He goes up, knocked away. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball with 10 on the shot clock. Seebeck wanted a foul, didn't get the call. So Rojas will inbound. 5:46 to go. We'll lob it out to Kamisoko. He'll set it up. Finds a seam, goes inside, teardrop, doesn't go. Rebound fought forward, knocked out into the hands of Brown. Blue Dragons retain possession and get a fresh 30 on top of that. So they'll set it up again. 5.5 to go. Jumper up and on its way. Shot knocked there by Jacobs. Rebound cleared out of there by Coffeyville as Benton comes out. Dragon bench wanted to foul, didn't get it. There's a drive, shot up, missing, loose basketball. Brown comes out with it. Here come the Blue Dragons. Kamisoko behind the back dribble, takes it inside the paint, puts it up, misses it. Rebound cleared, Kamisoko trying to get it out. Ball tipped away. Brown has it. Here's Rojas. He'll attack inside of Kamisoko. They'll lob it back outside to Jacobs and set up the offense.
Wow. The effort is amazing.
Rojas. Taylor low blocks right. Works down low on Queen, goes in strong and draws the foul. 2 shots coming for Raekwon Taylor.
I think they called it on Johnson, but let's see. Maybe not.
Nope, Queen. He was fouled out. I was in agreement with you. So Queen fouls out of the contest at the 4:53 mark. See what Jay Herkelman's going to do. He will put Dunham back in. Murray started to get up, but Dunham's going to come in, and he'll have 4 fouls. Now you got to hit free throws. You're sitting with a 4-point lead with just under 5 to go. It is crunch time. A date in the championship game on Wednesday night is on the line. Raekwon Taylor, free throw toss is up and good. Five-point Dragon lead, 65-60. Taylor gets set. He has 6 points on the evening. Slow start. Free throw toss is good. He has made, 4 in a row now, Rusty?
3.
3 in a row. Good job by Raekwon. 66-60. Dragon lead is 6. 4:45 to go. Dunham, low blocks for Coffeyville. Back outside. Brewer. Benton will shoot the 3 and hit it. Big 3 by Benton. Cuts that lead in half. 66-63 now.
That's a huge basket.
That's a big one. Came at the 4:35 mark. Brown to Taylor. Taylor nice inside. Off-balance shot. Does not go, but he draws the foul. That'll be on Dunham. And that is 5 on him. So Dunham fouls out at the 4:21 mark. Jay Herkelman giving the ref the 1-2. And a timeout's going to be taken by Coffeyville. We will take a break. 4:21 to go in the contest. Blue Dragons shooting free throws with a 3-point lead after this 30-second timeout.
Tax reform impacts virtually every tax return this year. That means yours, too. If you're wondering what that means for you and your refund, but don't want to spend hours reading the tax code, head over to H&R Block. No one knows tax reform better than Block. Their tax pros will help you find every credit and deduction available, so you get every dollar you deserve. Because wouldn't you rather spend more time thinking about what to do with your maximum refund and less time figuring out what a TCJA qualifying eligible dependent is? Hint, it's your kid. In person or online, Block has your back.
Visit H&R Block in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Blue Dragons with a 3-point lead, 4:21 to go in the basketball game. And Raekwon Taylor, I believe, will be at the free throw line for Hutchinson with 2 shots. Coffeyville has lost Keon Queen to 5 fouls and Kamani Dunham to fouls.
Just in the last minute of play.
Yeah, in the last 30 seconds, really.
Mm-hmm. Raekwon Taylor, Jamaica, New York, just south of the Bronx, Manhattan area. Free throw toss by Raekwon is good. Cheese fries, they told me I'm supposed to have. Or no, it's a cheese chops and sandwich. That's it. Free throw's up and good.
What's that all about?
I don't know. They told me all about it from the Bronx. 68-63. Raekwon hits the free throws. So the lead back at 5.
Be big to get a stop.
Uh-huh. Brewer on the outer perimeter. On top, new face in that lineup, by the way, is A.J. Webster. He was in earlier in the first half. It didn't play much. Dribble penetration. Benton with the follow away. Doesn't go. Brown covers up. 3:56 to go. And the Blue Dragons have the basketball and a 5-point lead. If they get a basket here, it could be tough for the number 3 team in the nation. Coffeyville this year, though, with only 2 losses, should be an at-large team. Ball sails away out of Rojas's hands, right into the hands of Brewer. Brewer will bring it up strong. Back outside. There's Johnson. Thought about it. Pulls it back. Brewer straight away 3 on his way. No good. Rebound. Raekwon Taylor goes high to get the board. And that's just going to bring it up. Blue Dragons can take some time off now on the possessions. 3:20, 3:19, 3:18. Clock moving away. A 5-point lead. Kamisoko. Jacobs. There's Rojas. He'll cover up. Drives left, gives it up underneath. It goes to Brown. He's hit. And Benton gets the foul called on him. Out of bounds will go to the line to shoot free throws. Which Brown is a pretty good free throw shooter, 86.2%.
He's who you want up there.
He sure is. Free throw toss is up and good. Young man out of Derby, we weren't sure how much playing time he was going to get because of injury, though. He got a lot of playing time this year, started numerous games.
Yeah, he has played a lot the second half.
Free throw toss gets them both. 70-63. The lead is 7 for the Blue Dragons with 3 minutes to go. Ball on the outside.
Get a stop.
That's Brewer to the left wing. Outside to the top. Brewer comes across. Crosses over, takes it inside. Shot doesn't go, but a rebound sailed inside. Offensive board underneath, and ball knocked away as Crump went up strong, and the ball's knocked away. It will be Coffeyville basketball. Well, Manny Crump came in out of nowhere to get that basketball. He's playing with 4 fouls, Rusty.
Yep.
Coffeyville in a little bit of trouble right now, down by 7. 3-pointer on its way, no good. And a foul called.
Might have got. Oh, they're looking at Rojas like he
sure is.
Guilty. Oh, my goodness.
I thought they got it on Crump.
I did, too.
Not the case. It's on Rojas. That'll be his 3rd.
And Crump will go to the free throw line. This is still a 1-and-1.
Crump at the line. Trying to cut in that 7-point lead. He does. Free throws up and good.
Clutch free throw.
2-possession game now. 70-64. Blue Dragon lead is cut a little bit with 2:33 to go. Free throw toss is up and good. Got them both. 5-point ball game. 70-65. Coffeyville needs to stop. Dragons need to run A little clock and get a score.
Need to, yeah. Got it. You can't
stop scoring. Yeah.
You can't just go into an out-and-out delay.
Zone defense by Coffeyville. Outside Jacobs.
Find Tyler Brown.
Yeah, fine, exactly. Here's Taylor. Kicks it to Brown, left side, down low. Last touch out of bounds off of Coffeyville.
6 to shoot as the Dragons inbound.
Yep, got to know that. Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Tyler Brown will be inbounding. Let's see if they set up a play where he loops around to the corner. They go with the Rojas outside. He'll shoot the three. Off its mark, no good. Rebound cleared away by Brewer. Coffeyville will bring it up with 2:02 to go. Inside, they'll sail underneath. Shot up and good. Scoring it inside was Webster. A.J. Webster out of Shawnee, Kansas. Makes it a 3-point game. It's 70-67. One possession game. 1:47 to go. Jacobs to Taylor. Taylor holds it high. To Jacobs. Fall away. Not there. Rebound cleared under there by Crump. And here comes Coffeyville. Minute and 32 to go. Brewer with the ball on the outside. He'll shoot it on its way. Doesn't go. Rebound Brown. Blue Dragons have the ball. I'm not sure that's what Jay Herkelman wants. And his head goes down as soon as he saw that shot miss. And the timeout's going to be taken by the Blue Dragons. It'll be a 30. Rusty, we're going to keep it here with 1:17 to go. I don't think that's the shot that Herkelman wanted to start. Garnett, unfortunately, has taken it, but you got to live with it and die with it.
Yep. It is crunch time. Minute 17.
One possession game. Yep.
Dragons will have the ball on the side with a 3-point lead. You need to continue to attack, in my opinion. You don't just kill time here. The Dragons had a 7-point lead, started working the clock. Hutchinson has missed its last 6 shots in this game.
Possession arrow.
Need a basket here.
Possession arrow is pointing the way to the Dragons as well. So Singleton has not returned to the lineup. Looked like he might have got whopped on the side of the head, and he's going to be okay. But they did do a concussion test over there, and a couple questions more likely. The other night, he did not even know where he was when he got belted. Blue Dragons basketball here. Tyler Brown with the ball. Put it in his hands to see he can shoot free throws. Kamisoko on the outside. Here's Brown, 12 in the shot clock. Over to Kamisoko. Back to Brown against that zone. Rojas down low underneath Jacobs. He'll take it inside. Goes up strong, doesn't get it. Ball kicked down back, and a new possession for the Blue Dragons. 1 minute to go in the contest. There's Rojas on the outside. Drives inside, Euro step rejected. Back in the hands of Brewer, and here comes Coffeyville, down by 3. Underneath, wide open, Crump, layup good. 1-point ball game. 42.9 to go. 1-point game, 70-69. 37 seconds to go. Shot clock and game clock, about 11 seconds difference. Hutchinson will set it up. Kamisoko on the top side. Over to Brown. Brown right in front of us. Bounce pass comes into Jacobs. Jacobs takes it inside, goes up and scores it. Big basket by Jacobs to give the Dragons a 3-point lead at 72-69. A quick timeout. We'll get a quick one in as well. 18.3 to go. We'll be back in a half minute.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name-brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Huge basket on the inside by Malik Jacobs. His 9th and 10th points of the game. Hutchinson has the lead in a one-possession game, 72-69. I suspect Coffeyville will shoot a 3, but they really don't have to. They can take what they can get it 2, and foul.
Yep, exactly, with 18.3 to go. They're probably trying to figure out exactly who you're going to foul for the Blue Dragons, and Singleton's not out there as of right now.
He's not going to come in now.
I doubt if he's going to, exactly in that situation. Maybe Kamisoko, maybe Jacobs. He struggled for the foul stripe. Jay Herkelman's a heads-up coach. He probably has that all figured out already.
What a basketball game.
Really has been a good one. A lead at halftime by 1 for Coffeyville. Right now the Blue Dragons lead it by 3. Ball comes in. Brewer will bring it up for Coffeyville. 15 seconds. Now you got to be careful on the foul situation. Jacobs back outside Brewer. Thought about it. Steps away. Kamisoko comes out to lock it up with him. Now they'll shoot the 3 on his way. Rims off, no good. Put back underneath by Krupp. Not there. Loose basketball put back by Marvin Johnson at the buzzer. And did they get a foul called underneath? Let's check the call.
I'm not sure the shot was off in time.
I'm not sure either. They did call a foul, and they'll count the basket. So the ball will go, it'll make it 72-71, and they got to go check that. I'm not sure he got it off in time.
I'm not sure that one was off. It's close.
With the foul called on the floor, the foul was called against Taylor, and he picked up his second personal, Raekwon. And they are going to take a look at it and see. I'm not sure they got the basket off in time.
I am not either.
And they're going to come and take a look at it. If they did, there's an opportunity with the free throw to tie it up.
Well, the one thing that Hutchinson couldn't do in that situation was foul. The basket doesn't hurt you. The foul could.
The foul does. You're exactly right. Because Blue Dragons would end up winning this game by 1 if you don't have the foul call down low. They're taking a look at it to see. I don't know. It's iffy. I saw the red light come on.
I did too.
And I'm not sure the ball was out of his hands or not.
I don't think. I couldn't tell without looking at the monitor.
Now, I had been critical earlier on, saying they sure are doing a lot of reviews, but I'm glad they're doing a review on this one.
Boy, the Blue Dragon women lost on a foul call with 0.6 of a second. Blue Dragon men aren't going to lose.
No.
They might get tied and have to go into overtime.
I have to go into overtime, so they're taking a look at it, taking a long look at it. Right now, the scoreboard shows 72-71 because they counted the basket and got the call to go against.
John Blazek, the supervisor of officials, is there looking at it, too.
Long time to look at this one as they're probably slowing it down in super slow-mo to see if the ball had left his hands or not. And when I say he, I'm not even sure who made it for Coffeyville, Rusty.
Well, we'll know if they
send him to the line, yeah.
Boy, I mean, there are a lot of people looking at that monitor.
Again, they're communicating with the truck that is here. It's the leg lighter video. They do an outstanding job. Craig Fletchall over laughing about it behind because I think they're getting a pretty good look at it as well. He's clear over by his team plays next. They play Seward.
And that game's going to be late.
Yep, it's going to be real late.
Very late.
Because it was supposed to start 20 minutes ago. They're going to come over to the table. Let's see if they come and tell us what is going on. Point 2 is what they're putting it on. They're putting it on point 2. That was on Raekwon Taylor, number 15, is who they whistled the foul on. They will allow the basket. Whoa.
Yep, they said it came with point 2. Wow.
So a 72-71 with point 2 to go. At the line will be Marvin Johnson, is who scored it.
He is a 68% free throw shooter, and this would put it in overtime or let Hutchinson win it.
Johnson will get set. Dragon fans on their feet. Coffeyville fans on their feet. Now he backs out. Steve Eck over by the table trying to tell his guys that, of course, you got to be careful not to foul here as well.
Yep.
Even though there's about enough time for a hiccup. And maybe not that.
Now they're going to go look at the monitor again. What'd you forget, guys? You should have had it memorized.
Point 2 to go. And it will be Marvin Johnson shooting free throws. Well, this has been a doozy. Barton's waiting, patiently waiting to get set. Broadcasters for both Seward and Barton waiting for this one to get over with.
And meanwhile, Marvin Johnson's had a long time to think about this free throw.
Sure has. And he will shoot one. Here we go, guys. Free throw toss is up and good. We're going to go to overtime unless something miraculous happens here on the inbound. And a timeout's going to be taken. It's Jared Herkelman to set his defense. There's 0.2 of a second left.
How unlucky has Hutchinson been? A foul with 0.6 of a second to go decides the women's game. Hutchinson comes up losing by 1. And here a foul with 0.2 of a second enables Coffeyville to get the game tied.
And you and I are associated pretty far away from that basket. All we saw was the ball go up off the glass, and it was red at the time, so it must have left his hands in time. And like they said, 0.2 of a second.
I don't question. They looked at it, looked at it. It must have been off in time. So we are most likely going to play another 5 minutes of basketball. Glenn, the Blue Dragons had a 70-63 lead in this game. Scored 2 points the rest of the way.
Right now it's setting at 72-72. We're tied up. We are tied up. And we're going to get set here with 0.2 of a second. You got a chance. Not much of one, but you got a chance to throw down, and I mean, you got to go for a quick tip.
It's got to almost hit your hand and go up immediately.
You don't really have time to catch unless somebody's really slow on the clock over there. I've seen it done in 1.1 before. Matter of fact, I was involved with the game that it was done in 1.1. Here's Boubacar Kamisoko, gets it in. Rojas launches it on its way. It's off the backboard. We are bored. We're going to overtime. We will take a 1 minute timeout. 72-72 all. 5 more minutes, folks. Hutchinson and Coffeyville. See who goes to semifinal action on Wednesday night. We'll be back in 1 minute.
If you find your family physician is retiring and want choices other than what you're given, we invite you to consider the benefits of finally having a patient-centered medical home. Prairie Star assures you health care held to a higher standard, provided by caring, attentive physicians you'll appreciate. We consider it a privilege to serve you, whether you have insurance or not. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
When you're looking for jewelry that's one of a kind, remember Amelia Bedelia's filled with thousands of beads and stones. And with my passion for design, I can create something that's perfect for you. Amelia Bedelia's, 115.5 South Main Street in downtown Hutchinson. Go Blue Dragons.
This is Kelly, owner of Brick House Boutique. Stay warm and look fabulous at the same time with comfy, trendy, and affordable clothing. You'll also appreciate the personal attention that you'll always get when you shop at Brick House Boutique. Big City Chic in a downtown boutique at 117 South Main in Hutchinson.
Momentum is certainly with Coffeyville right now as they erased a 7-point deficit late. The Ravens are playing shorthanded. They have a batch of people in foul trouble. So do the Dragons. We're going to play 5 minutes to decide who moves into the finals.
All right, with the jump center, be Raekwon Taylor going up against Murray. Quan Marshall has been eliminated by way of the fouls. Dunham has been eliminated by way of fouls.
And the tap's controlled by Coffeyville.
Yeah, Coffeyville with the basketball. Set up out top. That's Brewer. Over the left wing, here's Benton. Out top to Johnson. Johnson, nice in, bounces inside. Travel. Yeah, they say a jump ball. It'll be possession for the Blue Dragons. Nice job by Tyler Brown to get a hand on it. Kind of pancaked it and called the jump ball. So the Blue Dragons will bring a basketball down. You're right, that's 70-63 lead. And remember, thought they were in a pretty good shape. Here's Rojas, drives in, draws the foul.
He's going to shoot 2.
It's going to be on Manny Crump. That'll be his 5th. So they lost Crump now. He fouls out at the 4:30 mark of the overtime. So Coffeyville's lost 3 by way of the foul route. Crump checks out after getting 8 rebounds and 7 points. 23 minutes is what he played.
Now A.J. Webster replaces him, and Webster has no foul troubles.
Rojas, free throw toss is good. Blue Dragons go up 73-72. Rojas with 22 on the night. This game started at 5 p.m. Free throw toss. Rojas, second one's good. With the basketball, Coffeyville. They trail it by 2 with 4:20 to go in the overtime period. Ball out top. Brewer has it. Kamisoko guarding him. Left side of Benton. Benton on the dribble. Brings it all the way into the lane. Loops it up. Shot up, not there. Rebound, no putback, good. Scoring the putback was Webster.
That's a big basket by a guy who just came in.
They're going to come down and give a quick reminder to not throw the ball, a warning to Coffeyville. And Jay Herkelman says just let the ball go. As Webster pushed the ball away. 4:04 to go. We're tied at 74 each. We're in overtime. Ball right side, Jacobs. Back out top, Kamisoko. Blue Dragons kick it across the left side. 3-point up in the corner left by Brown is good. Tyler Brown can shoot the basketball, folks. He knocks down the tray, and that could be a big one. 77-74. Could be. It is a big one. Blue Dragons lead it. Dragons trying to will themselves a win here. Coffeyville has really had to drag a number over the years.
Turnover, maybe.
Loose basketball picked up by nobody yet. Blue Dragons get the timeout as Malik Jacobs flew in, and as he was rolling over, called a timeout. Great effort.
That was alertness.
And we will get a break in as well. We'll take a half minute. 3:20 to go in the contest. Overtime. Dragons lead at 77-74. We'll be back in a half minute.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Well, the Blue Dragons will have the basketball. They have a 3-point lead. They have 3:20 to go. Coffeyville's lost 3 key players to fouls, but they have a bunch of talent.
Blue Dragons last won over Coffeyville, and you and I remember it was November 22nd of 2016, so 3 years ago, well, it'll be 3 years this upcoming fall, won 88-74. Now check that.
That was in Coffeyville.
Yeah, that was in Coffeyville. You're right. That was away. That was a heck of a game.
They beat Coffeyville badly in their championship.
That was it. Now I'm seeing it. 99-62. That was it. Which Jay Herkelman said, whoa, that was a whooping. Here, it is a 3-point ball game, 77-74. See if the Blue Dragons can pull this off. Kamisoko.
Zone defense.
Jacobs worked hard to get the timeout. Here goes to Raekwon Taylor. Back to Jacobs. He'll square, shoot, and hit. Well, not only did he get the basketball and called a timeout, there he knocks down a deuce. 79-74. Blue Dragons by 5. Johnson shoots the 3. Rims in good. Marvin Johnson with the 3. It's a 2-point ball game, 79-77. 2 Blue Bloods going at it here. Coffeyville and the Blue Dragons. Left side. Brown shoots the 3 and hits it. Big 3 by Tyler Brown. 82-77. Hutch up by 5.
Tyler Brown has been huge.
Big time for Brown. 11 points to his credit. There's a drive by Johnson. He pulls out. Jumper up by Webster. It's no good. Rebound cleared. Malik Jacobs. Boy, Jacobs and Brown have really done the job down the stretch here. 2:04 to go, and the Blue Dragons with a 5-point lead.
Keep attacking.
Ball outside. Kamisoko with the basketball. Ball inside. Shot up and missing, but the Blue Dragons out with it comes Coffeyville. They'll bring it up the court. Shifting gears is Brewer. Fall-away jumper up and rimming good. Brewer's a good one. 1:40 to go. A 3-point ball game, 82-79, and the timeout. 1:40 to go. We'll take a half minute. We'll be right back.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Hartman Arena. You look back to last year, Rusty, lost to Coffeyville in the championship, 82-80. Both teams got into the tournament. Lost a year before, 91-88 in overtime.
Hutchinson won a national championship.
Won a national championship, but got in as an at-large. Then you look, did not play Coffeyville in 2016 in the Region 6. Played them in other games. And then in 2015, won over Coffeyville in overtime, 94-88 in the second round of that one. So we have matched up against this team a whole lot of times.
It's a great rivalry.
And the Dragons trying to get into the championship game. If Hutch does get into the championship games, they are 18-9 in the region championship game.
A lot of work to be done before that happens.
You betcha. Great effort, though. Tyler Brown with 11 points, 12 points for Jacobs. And they are playing hard. Kamisoko over to Jacobs. Jacobs with the basketball. 1:30 to go in overtime. Against that zone. Coffeyville's fouled out 3 players. Here's Rojas. Whips it down low. Taylor finally runs down the loose basketball. Good effort by Taylor to get to it. Here's Rojas. He'll square, shoot, and miss. Rebound cleared underneath. Coming up with the rebound is Murray. Coffeyville with a basket. Ball down by 3. 82-79. 1:05 to go. Johnson, Marvin Johnson rolls right, takes it in strong, blocked from behind, put back underneath, up and good by Marvin Johnson. Got the ball back after Jacobs got the block. A 1-point ball game, 82-81, a minute to go. Dragons basketball. Here's Jacobs on the outside, right side to Brown. Jacobs wants to drive, loses the ball, but right back in the hands of Raekwon Johnson. Goes in and is blocked, put back underneath. No call made. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball with 8 on the shot clock.
My goodness, are they letting
no harm, no foul,
underneath.
huh? Timeout's going to be taken. We're going to keep it here.
I'm glad I'm sitting right here because Dr. Naismith would not recognize the game that we're seeing right now, but it is a heck of a lot of fun to watch.
Well, Jacobs had it kind of rejected out of his hands. Somehow got back into it, got the offensive board, went up again, but it did not draw iron, so there's only 8 on the shot clock because the block was made down low.
How many block shots would you say there have been in this game?
Well, I'm going to have to take a look. 6 for the Blue Dragons. This is after the last time out, and 7 for Coffeyville. There's been a couple more right there.
Yeah, I think.
And down at the other end, Jacobs got one.
Yeah. It's an amazing display of athleticism.
Timeout was taken. 35.1 to go. A 1-point game, 82-81. Hutchinson with the lead in overtime. What's on the line? A berth in the semifinal. Later game tonight, it will be Barton getting set to take on Seward, a team that Barton has played twice this year. And Seward's had their number both times.
Seward's had Hutchinson's number both times. But right now, the order of business before any of that matters, hang on to this lead.
All right, it will be Blue Dragon basketball with 8 seconds on the shot clock, 35.1 on the game clock. If Hutch isn't able to convert or get fouled, it will give the opportunity, more than likely, for another last-second shot for Coffeyville. They've already got one down along with the free throw with 0.2 of a second to go. Here, ball comes inside. Jacobs stumbles across the lane, gets called for the charge because he hooked him. And Malik Jacobs picks up the foul. 31.9 to go. It will be Coffeyville basketball. Malik Jacobs picks up his 4th foul. 30 seconds to go. 1-point game. Coffeyville will bring it up. Only about a second difference in shot clock and game clock. Johnson drives right, goes up, shoots up a shot. It's not there. Bounce forward. Raekwon Taylor with the rebound. He'll cover up. And a quick timeout's going to be taken. Steve, let's check it. Steve Eck called a timeout with 13.5 to go. And Raekwon Taylor with a huge rebound with 13.5 to go.
They did not call a foul, so the Dragons will have to move at the length of the floor. They have the basketball and a 1-point lead.
We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more right after this.
ARCAT is now part of a regional transportation partnership with Sedgwick County Transportation and Wichita Transit. We are working together to provide rides to Wichita and back on Tuesdays. Wichita Transit has fixed route and paratransit service available within the city. Round trip costs range between $19 and $27. Advanced registration with ARCAT is required. ARCAT is first come, first served general public transportation. Call 694-2913 for details.
There was no foul called. It is Hutchinson's basketball. They'll need to move it the length of the floor.
They got to get it. Yeah.
Coffeyville is not going to allow the Dragons to go very far before they foul. Now, Hutchinson would love to get the ball in the hands of Tyler Brown. By far, its best free throw shooter. Brown with timeout. Coming into the lineup for Hutchinson, DJ Mitchell. He's an 83% free throw shooter. If you're Coffeyville, you probably want to foul Malik Jacobs.
But Jacobs is inbounding, so that makes that a little bit tougher. Nobody on the ball. DJ Mitchell in there as well. Trying to get it in. They do, and Brown does receive the pass, and he's fouled quickly by Brewer. And Brown will come down and shoot free throws. Tyler Brown has been exceptional tonight. Came into the contest averaging 4.5 points per ball game, has 11.
12.8, so even if, and this is a big if, even if Tyler Brown hits both free throws, a three would still tie it.
Exactly. Brown, an 86.2% free throw shooter. Free throw toss is off, no good. So now the best you can do is a 2-point lead with 12.8 to go.
Which you'd settle for.
Brown gets set. Here's the toss. It is good. 83-81, Blue Dragons. Coffeyville will bring it in. 10 seconds to go. Now it's down to 9. Brewer across the timeline. Timeout taken by Coffeyville. 8 seconds remaining to go in overtime. 83-81, Blue Dragons will take a 30-second timeout.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Wow. 83-81. It is Hutchinson with the 2-point lead. Coffeyville with the basketball. A 3 almost certainly would win it. They need 2 to tie. And you know, Coffeyville's going to put a shot up pretty quickly, and they are going to crash the glass. And they have been a tremendous rebounding team, and so has Hutchinson. So this has been one of the best basketball games I've seen in a long, long while.
Yeah, it has been a good one. In overtime right now with 8 seconds remaining, Hutchinson clinging to a 2-point lead. Now, Hutchinson had a 3-point lead in regulations.
Same situation.
And Coffeyville was able to take it down, score with 0.2 of a second to go, and was fouled and made the free throw. Made the free throw, tied it up. Here the ball comes in quickly to Brewer. Brewer, 5 seconds. He'll drive in, has the seam to the basket, lays it up, and misses it. Put back up there. Put back is there again. And this time Brewer scored it and tied it at 83 all. The second time in a row we're going to go to double overtime. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? He missed the first one. There was another battle for it. but some way he got free on the weak side and put it up and in. We're tied at 83.
5'8" on the follow.
We will take a 1-minute timeout. We go to double overtime, 83-83 all. We'll be right back.
Next Tech Wireless has plans for every lifestyle, including our new and improved Advanced Pay Plan. Get the nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new Advanced Pay Plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for savings. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota. We are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with a warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with the security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
There we go.
Red Raven is not a cat, but it looks like they've got 9 lives.
Boy, does it ever. You had Marvin Johnson that scored right before the end of regulation.
And got fouled.
And made the free throw. Now you have Kevin Brewer, another sophomore, that shot and missed. Battle for the board, missed the putback. Got a weak side rebound and scored right as the buzzer sounded. Wow. All right, we're jumping center again. Raekwon Taylor, ball's controlled by Coffeyville. They're living the dream right now. They more than likely are in the tournament anyway as an at-large, but trying to go for a championship. Feed down low, basket good underneath by Murray. Coffeyville has fouled out 3 players in the ball game already. Two in regulation, 1 in overtime.
First time Coffeyville's had the lead in overtime.
Rojas, follow-away jumper to tie, rims off no good. Raekwon Taylor goes high, misses it. Bobby Kamisoko picks it up. Underneath they go. Foul call as Raekwon goes down hard, and the foul's going to be charged on Webster. I think he's the only one out there with fouls to give. That'll be his first. Shooting situation for Raekwon Taylor. Raekwon Taylor at the line. Takes his time, lefty, free throw's good. Taylor now with 10 points in the ball game, double figures. Does some wardrobe adjusting and gets set. Free throw toss is up and on its way and comes off long, no good. 1 point ball game, Coffeyville leading at 85-84. 4:17 to go. We're in the double overtime. Overtime period number 2. Johnson to Brewer. Brewer backs it up a little bit. Top on the left, back on the outside. Johnson into the paint. Gives it off quickly. Throws the ball away. Turning the ball over was Webster. Blue Dragons would be wise to take it inside. You have Mikel Murray with 3 fouls. Webster hadn't played that much. They've lost most of their interior front line. Feed down low underneath. Rojas, basket good. That's exactly what the Dragons are doing.
Nice pass from Jacobs.
Took the lead 86-85. Hutchinson on top at 3:41 to go. Johnson on the outside. Rolls to the outside. Jumper on its way by Webster. Not there. Ball sails out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. So Hutchinson will have the ball, leading it by 1 with 3:30 to go in the contest. Blue Dragons some way have got to find a way to get more than a 3-point lead late, huh?
Yeah.
On the outside, Jacobs. Kamisoko, they're going to take a little time off. Over the right side, back it up a little bit. Jacobs down low to Raekwon Taylor. Taylor back outside to Jacobs. Raekwon Taylor again, baseline, spins, puts it up and scores it. Nifty move by Raekwon Taylor. He has 12. And Dragon lead as 3 at 88-85. Ball outside, Brewer. Kicks it off to Marshall. He'll drive in, shoots and misses. Ball pops out into the hands of Marvin Johnson, however. They'll get a fresh 30. Coffeyville possession again with 2:46 to go. Dragons up by 3. Brewer. Kamisoko tied on him. Brewer finds the seam, goes in and misses it, but a foul called. Shooting foul will come to Brewer. He'll step to the line.
Raekwon, the foul.
Raekwon Taylor, foul number 3.
And here is the young man that just simply doesn't miss free throws, although he has missed 1 tonight, only 8 all season.
Free throw toss is up and good by Brewer.
You would anticipate he would make both.
He missed 1 earlier on, which was a rarity. Free throw toss is up and good. Got them both 1-point game. 88-87. Blue Dragon lead is 1 with 2:36 to go. Kamisoko to Jacobs on the right side. It's like playing a couple extra periods by way of 5 minutes each. It's like playing another half so far. Feed inside to Rojas. He'll shoot and miss with a foul call. They'll whistle this one on Murray.
That should be his 5th. Nope, they called it on Webster.
They did. They got it on Webster. That's his 2nd. Rojas at the foul stripe. It's been a while since James has scored. 25 points on the night. Free throws up and good. Makes it 26.
Well, that's his 3rd point of this overtime period.
Okay. We'll shoot another one. You're right. He got a little one in there inside. Free throws up and good. 90-87. The lead is 3 for the Blue Dragons. 27 points for Sir James. Ball on the outer perimeter. Brewer has it. Angles to the right side. Back out top Murray. Murray drives in. Goes in strong. Blocking foul called. It's going to go against James Rojas. This is who's going to be charged the foul. That's his 4th. Boy, that one could have went either way.
Yep.
Murray at the line.
All right. Could be a break for the Dragons. Murray is a 41% free throw shooter. He is 2 of 4 in this game.
2:06 remaining to go in the contest. 90-87. Blue Dragons. This is real similar to the overtime loss a couple years ago. It just went back and forth, and they do a little housekeeping, and now they get set. Murray will shoot the free throw. Like the fact that it kind of froze him a little bit at the line. Murray out of Amherst, Maine. Free throws up and missing. He'll shoot a second one. Can pull Coffeyville within 2 with the free throw here. Missed them both. Rebound cleared Rojas. Blue Dragons will bring it up with a 3-point lead. 2 minutes to go. Kamisoko to Brown on the left side. Back to Kamisoko. Over to Brown to Malik Jacobs. Right at the foul strike. Kicks it right to Rojas. The 3-ball. Got it! A big 3 by James Rojas. He has 30, and the Dragons lead it right now by 6. A huge 3 with 1:39 to go. Jumper from the outside by Brewer. Doesn't go. Rojas battles for the board. Taken away by Brown. Hutchinson has the basketball with 1.5 to go. Leading it by 6. 93-87. A huge 3 by Sir James on the right side. Here's Jacobs with the basketball. Holds it high. Over to Kamisoko. Left side, Brown. Jacobs isolates on Webster. Shoots and misses. Rebound cleared underneath by Marvin Johnson. Coffeyville still alive. They'll bring it up quickly. They'll shift gears underneath. They'll go down low, and a reach-in foul called on the Blue Dragons. Tyler Brown picks up the personal. That'll be his 4th. At the line shooting a couple will be Quan Marshall out of Little Rock, Arkansas. It's a 6-point ball game with right at a minute to go in the second overtime. Blue Dragons lead it.
64% free thrower.
Free throw toss is up and good by Juan Marshall. He'll shoot a second one. TJ Mitchell back in the lineup. Kamisoko, who has really played a good game, will check out right now with a minute to go. More than likely, because of the foul situation, how he shoots free throws, Rusty. Free throws up and good by Marshall. Timeout on the floor by Coffeyville with a minute to go. Let's see if it's a full or a partial. We'll go ahead and take a 30. We'll be back in a half minute.
At Strategic Financial Concepts, we help our clients analyze and understand their financial needs, wants, and desires. We help individuals that want to improve their personal wealth who are near or starting retirement by helping people recapture unnecessary wealth transfers that many do not realize are occurring and help them to redeploy those funds. This is Jay Pitzer. Call me at 960-0749 for a cup of coffee and a conversation. Securities offered through the ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through ON Investment Management Company.
Once again, we go into the final minute of what we hope will be the final period, and the Dragons have the lead. But I don't feel secure, do you?
No. 93-89, and that's not because I don't have faith in Dragons. It's just that I don't know what they're going to do. And you got Jay Herkiman on the bench over there. Anything could happen.
Now, tonight's second game was supposed to start an hour ago.
And it won't get started, Phil. Probably. Well, we don't know. Depends on what happens here. 1 minute to go. Dragon basketball.
They're not going to put any pressure on, so the Dragons can take as much time as they want.
Brown just needs to get it up across half court in 10 seconds, and he does. In 4, actually. And they'll set it up. Rojas with a huge three, and I mean huge. Career high 30 points. He had a career high 28 last night in the win. Ball outside. Jacobs. Dribble drives on Webster. Goes down low and draws the foul, and Malik Jacobs will shoot free throws. Tell you what, this team, the Blue Dragons, have been in close games, Rusty, this whole year long, and came out on top in the majority of them. The ones they've lost, and some of them they've gotten blown away. But in close ones, such as the Pratt win.
They've been, you're right, they've been involved.
Such as the Dodge City overtime victory, such as the Neosho County victory, such as the Labette overtime victory.
There's a missed free throw by Malik Jacobs, the first of 2.
Jacobs will shoot a second one. 40.3 seconds to go, a 4-point Dragon lead. Malik takes his time. Free throw toss is up. This one comes out no good. Rebound cleared out of there by Coffeyville.
Coffeyville fouled and made it work.
This is the 4th overtime the Blue Dragons have been involved with this year. Marvin Johnson outside Benton, wide open 3, rims off, no good. Battle for the board. Kamisoko comes up with it. He will be immediately fouled and have to come down and shoot free throws. Now, everybody knows Kamisoko is not a good free throw shooter, 47.3, but I'm betting, man. I bet he's going to knock these down. With 22.4 to go, if he does, Blue Dragons have a good opportunity to win this one. Right now, Hutch up by 4. To make it a 2-possession game with a free throw here, double bonus situation. Free throw toss is up and missing, so I'm wrong. But still, he could shoot another one.
He will shoot another one. Need to make one.
4-point ball game. Free throw toss. This one rattles out on him, no good. Missed them both. Here comes Brewer. They'll bring it up with 19 ticks to go on the clock. Ball on the outside. Johnson finds a seam underneath. Picked up by the Blue Dragons. Jacobs. He'll bring it out on the quickly, and he'll be fouled. As Brewer comes over, has to dive to catch Jacobs. Otherwise, Hutchinson would have had a breakaway. With 10.7 seconds to go, it will send Jacobs, who's a 60.7% free throw shooter, to the line.
Who just missed 2. But if he makes either one of these, you feel really, really good. Dragons have missed 4 straight free throws in overtime. They can win it, though, right here.
Jacobs' free throw toss is off, no good.
5 straight.
He will shoot a second one. Timeout's going to be taken. 10.7 to go. We're going to keep it here with 93-89 your score. Blue Dragons on top by 4.
Are we on a break?
Nope.
Are we on a break?
We're still live. We are not on a break. We are not on a break, Rusty.
Right.
We might need a break.
What we need are some free throws, please. In this overtime, the Dragons have made 3. They have missed 5. 3 out of 8 free throwing. Still a 4-point lead with 10.7. You'd normally feel great about it, but I feel a lot better with a 5-point lead.
Special thanks to Randy McKay running and operating the board, chief engineer tonight. Tabitha Barr did it the other day, so great job. He's working a little overtime as well. So are we. 93-89, a 4-point Blue Dragon lead with 10.7 seconds to go. Jay Herkelman called a timeout. Again, he went to the NJCAA Hall of Fame last year as a coach. Steve X went in this year. This one's been a classic between these two teams. And is between these two coaches.
All right, let's see if Malik can get one down here.
Jacobs, 12 points total tonight. And
for sure, the Dragons don't want to foul.
Exactly. Stay away from doing that. Malik Jacobs will get set to shoot the free throw.
Dragons don't even have anybody on the free throw line.
Free throw toss is up and good. 94-89 Blue Dragons. Brewer, ball blocked by Kamisoko. Raekwon Taylor covers up, and Hutchinson is going to win this one in double overtime over Coffeyville. They just knocked off the third-ranked team in the nation in double overtime, 94-89. Kamisoko got the block, all popped up in the air. Raekwon Taylor covered up, and this game is history. Hutchinson wins it, 94-89, and will play the winner of Barton and Seward coming up in the late game tonight. We will take a 2-minute timeout, add up all the numbers. It's a happy bunch of Blue Dragons. They're tired as all get out, but they just won this one, 94-89.
It's a good thing that we got a day break before you have to play again, because I guarantee you this team left everything it had out there on the floor.
We will be back right after this 2-minute timeout.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu